Hi everyone, it's Calvin from the future, and just like last episode, the first 35 minutes of this will be a section of a video that I recorded last week where there was no audio on the gameplay, but there was my commentary and also the video of the gameplay as well. Once this is done, there'll be no problems going forward. This is the only video left that will have that, and it's just the first 35 minutes because the rest of it is all there and all perfect and all has audio, commentary, everything there as well. But I dubbed over the first 35 minutes with my own reading of the dialogue, as it was the side stories at the camp, and I felt like it was the best way to go about it as well. And I have a timestamped again if you want to skip that part to the next part of the video, which is the up-to-date thing with all the audio, all the commentary, everything there as well. But yeah, all my reactions are there. It's just the audio on the gameplay for the first 35 minutes was not there, but that's it. But I dubbed it over, and that's what it is for this video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and it's my first ever playthrough of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. We're back at the camp once again after everything that's happened.
Sorry now, Monvu. We'll bring Noko back.
And a lot has happened. And I feel like you can say it about any single Clair Obscur episode we've done. A lot has happened.
I know. I'm ready. Just say the word. When the time is right, after we settle this.
After we settle this. Again, there's a lot of revenge on the mind. Of course there would be. There's so much death happening. So many horrible things happening.
Do you want to spend time with Minoko?
Yeah, we'll spend time with Minoko. For sure. First approaches Minoko, who is carefully cleaning his Nevron leg.
Polishing your collection of Nev
Legs.
Yes, aren't they beautiful?
I love that he finds them like, you know, it's not just something that's practical. He finds them beautiful, like trophies, I guess. Beautiful is a word that you could use. I too find the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Beautiful is a word that one could use. Your lack of enthusiasm is disappointing.
Oh, yeah?
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to need to clean them.
A warrior must be prepared for battle, and battle is just as much mental as physical.
I mean, CL was saying that too. A lot of it is just mental starting off.
Mental, eh? Imagine you're Nevron and you see me charging towards you.
Yeah?
Brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of your brethren.
I mean, yeah, psychologically that would mess with you, right? I think it was like, you know, like, I've seen that in a movie before, like a wartime movie where, like, you know, showing the heads of your enemies is kind of like, you know, it sends a message. It sends a certain message.
Think of the intimidation.
He is so delightfully warped in a way, right?
True, I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using a hairy foot as a club, but more for the smell than the intimidation. And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion.
It is a mental battle, I guess. It definitely is a mental battle.
From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
I mean, you can't argue with the logic. Funny, does it need to work for you against stalactites? Does it? I feel thoroughly intimidated.
Oh, you're right. I feel thoroughly intimidated. You should try it. Even though you can't transform, will strike fear in the hearts of our enemies.
I mean, if it works for him, it works for him, I guess, you know?
Look, aren't they beautiful? Here, take a leg.
You can keep the leg. You can have it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I think we got the intimidation factor covered.
You're plenty intimidating for all of us.
We wouldn't want to be so intimidating that the Nevs run away, right? Then we wouldn't get to fight.
It's math. It's just math, I guess.
Fair point. I'll handle the intimidation. You handle the cleanup.
Man, they do it. They are like best buds, aren't they? You can feel it, you know?
The cleanup, eh? All right. In that case. Want to go intimidate some Stalax? We got some time to kill.
Like a pastime for them is like violence, you know? And again, like, it is like, it's their personalities. They like to fight. They like to compete through fighting. They like to, like, you know, be a little bit like braggadocious, you know?
Yes, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go. I've missed you.
And there's that love. Even though they bicker with each other, even though they're always trying to like one up each other, you can sense that they do love each other.
All right then, come on. Moreover, and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright that they blind our enemies and
sweet.
send them
That's
screaming.
That's very sweet. That's so sweet.
Happy grumble.
As they polish everyone's legs, Monoko exuberantly bellows a war chant and bullies Verso into singing along. They sing together a great cause. That's what I'm talking about. Like, their friendship is so strong in that sense as well. It really is. It's really cool stuff. I know you can definitely do multiples. Luna comes over to shush them and ends up joining the polish. Oh, really? That's so cute. Luna came over and was like, she saw something that she can efficiently work on. She's like, okay, like, because I think Luna does like the idea of like having like a task that is like doable, right? And when she doesn't have a task that's doable, she goes with the best possible option. And I like that about Luna. You know, she knew that like there wasn't a lot of logic into, you know, with their lack of knowledge about what was happening with the mission to go to the heart. But she knew it was her best bet, right? And she even said that with CL as well. But yeah, I know you can do multiple in one go, but I think I like to do like one for each every single time and then come back the next time and do another. It's just, I feel like for pacing, it's fun for me that way.
Ready for the accents? Of course you are.
That's Mael the Destroyer.
Do you want to spend time with Mael?
Of course. Of course I want to spend time with Mael. Verse approaches Mael, who was alone by the lake.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere? Aside from being sad and lonely orphan, it was great.
Man, she's like the most adorable character ever. That's why like it doubly hits hard whenever she's upset. Whenever she's sad or she has the look in her eyes, because the way they do Mael's animations when she's upset is like, it's the counterpoint to like whenever you see like Luna's smile with excitement at a new discovery, or whether you see CL like, you know, about to crack a joke and she's laughing. It's like the animations are so good that their emotions are so fully on display in such a great way.
Although technically everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
True. Yeah, very true.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, you might not even like remember them fully, right? You might have bits and pieces in your memory, but not fully.
I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids, and they definitely didn't want one right before their gamage.
So she wasn't planned at all. Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern. I suppose so, yeah, but like, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's honesty. It's true. Like if they have a child right before the gamage, what the fear is not just like, oh my god, like, you know, we're having a child. It's like the fact that we're leaving a child behind. Like we're about to leave this newborn that we just gave birth to behind.
Panic's probably a better word. Then they died, and I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. You know, we need weird kid representation.
So was I. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
That sounds like very normal hobbies. That's a very normal hobby, Verso.
I was a bit more severe than that.
What were you doing that made you weird? I played football. No, I know football is different from painting. I know, like, I went to school and did art, and like, of course you were like not like, it wasn't the most popular thing. Of course, I know it wasn't. I want to make that clear. I don't want to make compared to football, but like, I feel like nowadays like painting and art is more normal. But I guess like, you know, I don't know. It's different times, I guess. But
I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
And that's what we don't talk about. It's interesting that she's bringing this up, like, you know, the nightmares. First of all, you do talk about. So they brought up because in a way she still has kind of nightmares, but they're like very real, like almost like interwoven black and white visions. But also, they kept running away from home all the time. They don't talk about the social effects that this would have on kids, like, you know, a lot. Well, they probably did themselves, but like in terms of the game, like I didn't even think of that. Like it's not just like, oh my god, I'm losing my parents. It's like, what will happen to like the kids' mental health and their way they view the world. And in a way, no, we have seen this, right? We have seen this because Ciel's depression and Lune's locking herself away from the world because of her parents. Now we hear about Mael running away from home. So in a way we have heard about it. We just never thought about it as like a full-on theme, right? That like this would affect the children in a very, very, strong way.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
That's fair.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
You're adorable though.
Even Gustav's? Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. No one else wanted me.
Oh man. Because she obviously like was running away from home. It would have been a bit a bother, but still like you don't give up on a child, man.
But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
I'm so glad you found Gustav.
See? Everyone's weird. What's something you really liked about
What's something you liked about Lumiere? What did you do in Lumiere?
Ciel was a farmer, Lune was a researcher, Gustav was an engineer. What about you?
I was 16.
Nobody wanted me for any fancy apprenticeships, so I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses.
I never thought of that as well. Like the fact that I was like, oh, she's 16. What would she be doing? Like she's being a 16-year-old. Like the fact that first of all, she's able to join an expedition shows that they valued, like they had a different viewpoint of that. But also like, let's think about this as well. Like they probably was a lot of like, hey kids, you work on this because we don't have enough adults anymore. If you think of it that way. Oh my God. Yeah, Jesus. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm saying like, oh, that's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that like, that's probably what would have happened.
But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than everyone. What was your favorite place? The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot.
Well, that's the gardens that started the game.
Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah, I do.
Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before all of this.
And of course, he still has strong memories as well about everything that happened there too. It was their home, right? It was like the original home for Verso as well.
But that home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
That's an important note. That's such an important note too. Verso, like it's not just the location that he's no longer in. It's also the people that make a location that are no longer there as well.
You have us now.
Oh, Mael.
Yeah, and you've got me.
That's so sweet.
So you want to dance the night away? Maybe ask Ciel.
Yeah, maybe ask Ciel. Mael starts to open up to Verso. She feels more comfortable with him. As does Verso with Mael. Level 3. I wonder how far the rankings go. We'll probably, if it's like 10, then we might pick up the pacing a bit, but I still want to like pace it as best as possible. Reminisce about the past, then you head back to the others. Yeah, like it's interesting to think about that. Like it's like obviously we thought about it on the individual level, but on a a Lumiere wide level, there is an element where people are going to like have to like, and I'm not saying have to in terms of like, oh, you just have to get the children working. I'm saying that like that's probably what most people, like most of those cultures would have done to like what do we do to survive here? And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, little Tony, do you want to like do this? And it's not pretty. It's not good. And again, like you don't want a child working because again, it's been a proven fact that like strenuous labor for like a younger person you're not supposed to do this. Again, not just that, but also labor laws, pay laws, all this stuff as well. But it's like, I'm not surprised that's what they did is what I'm saying. I'm not surprised that a culture would move to that. If half the if like almost all the adults in the world were destroyed tomorrow, right? I guarantee you that even though even the people who are most like, we'd still be against it, right? The idea of like having like a 12-year-old pick up a job, do some delivery service. Of course we'd be against it, right? But like, would you really be too surprised if all of a sudden like the government's like, well, everyone's got to work now? It's like, it's terrifying. It's a terrifying thought, but that's probably what would happen, It's terrifying, but it's, again, they're showing the effects of what happened with the Gamage and the population as well,
Why does it say goat?
Oh, because she's the goat. No, it just says Lune, but same thing.
Okay, we'll talk later then.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Or now? Let's go. No, I think these are separate from the actual conversations themselves. So, like, in canon, she didn't want to talk in that moment, it seems, but then we're doing these conversations anyway. Luna stands by the fire, deep in thought. Verso tries to get her attention. Or maybe it is canon. Or no, she's trying to figure something out. Look at this. The goat's trying to think. Do you like dogs? Well, I'm a cat person, so I like about cats.
Do you like cats? What? Do you like cats? I think you spend too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
She's so cool.
I just have this feeling you're a cat person.
Yeah? Maybe, I just asked because I like cats, but maybe like the idea of her being a cat person also comes from the fact of like, she's a bit aloof, right? She's very sure of herself. She's very independent.
Well, you're wrong. I did have a dog named Pate, though.
Interesting name. You named a dog Paw? No, she said Pat. Is that Paw in a different language?
Interesting name. My sister named him when we were kids. Stella, she was a gifted artist and fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Any other siblings were you close?
Any other siblings? Yeah, I had a brother too, Soul. He was the oldest and everyone's favorite.
Oh, the older brother, curse, I guess. Always being the favorite.
Sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favorite.
Man, it's so crazy that people could like so openly talk about the idea of favorites and stuff like that as well, you know?
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Soul was a great older brother.
Wait, I just realized something as well. He talked about his sister, his older sister, being the favorite. So there is like a sister in that family who's older as well. That wouldn't be Alicia.
That's how I met Gustav. Soul was dating his sister.
Yeah? Wait. Oh, okay.
So you knew Gustav for quite a while then? That was an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it?
All right. We can talk about me again if you want.
Oh, because she's curious?
How generous of you. Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead. Ask me anything you want. We got all night. Remember you offered.
Do you like monkeys? Oh, come on. That's an interesting question, I guess. Versus and Luna enjoyed a moment together. Luna is such a good mood that she forgets to ask Verso about important questions. Okay. Which Verso takes note of. That's really fun as well, though, because like she turned around like his very like, awkward question, which, like people might say it's not an awkward question to ask about pets, but I think starting a conversation, right? You can go deep into a conversation. They have a bit more fun together before heading back to camp, I think starting a conversation could be weird by saying like, hey, do you have any pets? But it's a nice conversation like when you're already talking about pets, maybe you're talking about dogs, talking about animals, but I guess like socially, I guess as well, she is correct in saying that like, that's not always the best way to start a conversation because it can just feel out of the blue.
I'm mad.
You're mad?
Eski? I'm stinking mad.
Oh, Eski.
About Noko? That was mean. I thought he cared. Renwar's not being Renwar.
Oh. And the fact that we before said, if you remember, we said about Renwar that like there's a possibility he was like helping to break down the barrier with beforehand. So at one point he clearly was maybe a better person or a person that like could be appreciated.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
This is such an important note then. I guess it kind of adds to what our thoughts were before on if he was like a good person or not before.
Do you want to spend time with Eski?
Do you want to spend time with Eski? Yeah, sure. And poor Eski being so upset about this too.
Enjoying the stars? Stars are the apples of the sky.
Oh my god. That's a beautiful phrasing. What?
I love the way you see the world.
He does. He has a very magical view of this place.
Oh, the constellation looks like Francois.
Oh, your best buddy, your neighbor. I guess it's very round like Francois. It's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
It's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky. He's not grumpy. He's just sad.
Oh my
He
god,
misses
Esky. Clee?
Ah.
How understanding is in Esky as well, right? The way he's like, when he hears someone like saying like, oh, he's a bit too grumpy, like, and he's just like, no, there's a reason. He has such an understanding view of the world that even he was ready to like accept Renoir in as well, you know?
Fran used to be all wee, but now he's all woo.
Oh, Esky. Oh. I think I get it. He's more moaning that he is saying than happy and excited.
We? Yes, we back in the day when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
So that was Clee as well.
And I see, and woo?
It sounds like they're more sad, right?
Centuries go by without your best friends. That's gonna make you go woo.
I get it. I get it.
How come you're not grumpy like Francois? I am grumpy.
Oh my ski, he's the most adorable person ever.
Oh, are you now? I too am woo, but I'm also wee. So the wee balances the woo.
He is just the ultimate of ultimate sweethearts. You might say you're a bit wee woo then. The ambulance.
You really get me, Verso.
And again, he's so sincere that he takes even like, you know, a joke from Verso as being like, you know, even though Verso does get him, right? And they're friends. Like he even takes like jokes like that. If he can find a heart within the joke, it's beautiful to him as well, you know?
I'm a bit wee woo myself.
It's a great way to put it. We're all a bit wee woo sometimes.
Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days.
Especially with everything that happened there as well.
Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko. Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, and the one next to it looks like Noko.
Verso and Esky feel their bond deepen after this meaningful interaction. Yeah, beautiful stuff between them, right? Up to 4 with Esky as well. And then we'll go talk to CL and see if she has anything to talk about as well. Yeah, I'll do one each at the camp. I think that's the best way to go about it. This member time looking at the stars saying that they look like things that absolutely do not look alike. Esky and nonsense inspires Verso. Yeah. Oh? You get attacks from doing this stuff as well. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, his outlook on the world is gorgeous. It's so beautiful and it's so inspiring, especially in a world that's so sad and dark sometimes too. It's a really beautiful thing to have him be so upbeat about the world and to take stuff that can be sad and see the beauty in it, even in like the most like grumpiest of places.
All these years and you never defeated an Axon? They're kind of tough. And you think our chances are close to 0? I didn't think you cared about the odds. Lune have had less than a year, but Mael's different.
Interesting. Yeah, they're like saying like, hey, we can take risks, but Mael has a whole life ahead of her.
Do you want to spend time with CL?
That's a really interesting and honest perspective. And a very caring perspective.
Story time?
Oh.
Let me think. Come on, you've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually, so it's hard to choose. I need a topic. I just can't spit out stories of command. We'll go with this.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive. Alright, sorry, let me think.
Okay, I'm going to share something really dark with you. Let's go with personal. I think things have gotten very dark. We can go a bit of personal, right? Again, I'm not saying that we can't do dark on dark on dark on dark, right? But I think that we need a bit of a reprieve. So maybe something personal might be like important while also still maybe not being as sad. Okay. I'm going to share something deeply personal with you. I'm so intrigued. It's about my hair. Oh? Your hair? That's a bit literal on dark and personal. Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not? Please, do share. Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like... Wait, but it's darker now. An old man. Yeah, how to get to this stage then? Luckily, the Jester Village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments. Really? I mean, that's awesome. Like, that's awesome that you can get that done. Lucky. And so I was like, I want it done. But he's always napping, and when I get there, his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair is not purple this time. This is legitimately such a hair stylist, like a universal feeling, right? When you go to like a hairstylist and your one is not there or he's doing something else and you're like, oh wait, it's like, no, I can take it. I'll wait, you know? Purple could be fun. So your turn. Okay, so he gets his hair done. That's a really great thing to say as well, right? Because there's nothing wrong with getting your hair dyed. But I do also like I think that is a universal experience. Like I cut my own hair now. But I used to like, get a booking and all this stuff as well. And it used to be a thing where you just walk in and hope you get the guy you want or the girl you want. But now like you can just book, so I'm like, okay, cool. Like you booked a particular person. That was hardly dark or personal. White hair, old man. I'm revealing myself here. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with having white hair, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to dye your hair either. There's nothing wrong with that. All you realize that you're vain and you're really bad at making appointments. Vain? I'm not. Hey, I'm the one with all the. I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings. What do you mean? What's wrong with the bracelets and rings? Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Buddy, you just got owned. You just got owned. Because chances are we'll never see each other again. Oh my god, you put your foot in your mouth so badly. Not necessarily. I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. That's like, I've seen that happen. Like, you ever in a friend group where like someone like makes fun of like someone's like new phone cover or something, and they're like, oh dude, what's the thing? They're like, oh, look at the phone cover. They're like, and then the guy goes like, oh yeah, this phone cover was given to me. Like, it's the last thing I have from like my sibling who passed away, and everyone's just like, oh god. And by the way, someone says like, hey, you shouldn't be making fun anyway. But I mean, just as friends, you poke a bit, like you're like, oh look at that. And everyone knows their own boundaries and everything like that too. But like sometimes, obviously, then like you can put your foot in your mouth for sure. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will go college when she's 12, and herself will live past 21. Her parents did the math. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. The fact that they have to do that math at all is horrible. These are the choices we get to make. It's definitely different for to have to like portion out and map out to map out and portion out your lifetime and how much time you're going to have with someone. It's something that people do have to go through when they are going through, let's say, an illness or something as well. But like from like birth, basically, they have to do this. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, and the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait, you're shortening your child's life. Mm-hmm. And isn't that a crazy thing as well? If you choose, and that's why there is like that pressure to have children. Is like, if you choose to have a child later in your life, the less time they'll have on this earth. If you choose to have the child like as soon as you can, then your child will have more time on earth. Which means like, for example, let's say there's like a couple that turns 20 now, for example, and they want to have a child and bring it into this world. By the time like already people die at 33, right? Like the time is for Maëlle, who is 16. She has, 8 years left on this earth? There's not much time going to be left at that point. Because by the time 8 years time, when that child is 8, the age is going to be 24. You know? Then when that child is Mael's age, which would be another 8 years, you're talking about it being she'd be dead. I don't mean to laugh, but it's true. Like it's like as soon as she gets to, she would die at Mael's age if they had a child right now, right? Am I getting the math right?
Precisely.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
You don't have any children, though. No, I don't, but I have my students.
Yeah, what the hell, Verso? Yeah, they matter to her.
One of my friends, Sophie, said it best.
Sophie...
She said she loves her children so much, but the best thing she can do for them is to not have them.
I think it's fair. I think we said this at the start. It's so fair. And it gets even more fair every day.
See? Dark and personal. You set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
The Verso story was rather lacking. CL appreciates Verso's slightly more than before.
Though Verso's story was rather lacking, CL appreciates Verso's slightly more than before. Yeah, because it was a charming story as well. But yeah, like it's very heartbreaking. Like I think that's one thing that like these conversations are good for is like while we've already, I think we've been done a very good job of like, and with you guys well in the comments too, talking about the implications of this and the social implications and the emotional implications of what happened along with the story and what's happening with the Gamage. I feel like it's good to remind us of like all the other little details, like yeah, like children like who are born now have barely any life ahead of them. If a child is born now, I think they will have 16 years on this planet. If a child is born 8 years from now, and that means they'll have like what 8 years on this planet. They have only 8 years of life. Like they have to plan out their life. It's a stress upon stress. It's a stress just to be born. It's a stress just to be together. It's a stress to be a family. It's so painful. I know we can talk to more people. I know there is like a thing where you get to like have more conversations, but I feel like for my own pacing as well. I want to be clear. I like these conversations a lot and they add a lot of depth to it, but I feel like if I did more than one and we did them over and over again, it might just be like an hour of just conversations, which might not make me appreciate them as much. I'm always very good at pacing things out for myself as well.
So, masked person with Renwar, that's your sister?
Alicia. You're not going to say?
Not a hard leap to make.
Of course. Yeah, like anyone could see that.
Her name's Alicia. What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time. She never talks. And she's always staring.
And especially always staring at me. That was my argument, by the way, why like we need to learn. We just that the crew deserves to learn more, to know more for that Verso knows, because it's always targeted at Mael, you know?
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so yeah.
We thought that because of the fire in the house as well. It kind of pointed towards that.
Huh.
Very, very damaging.
Why did they come to see me?
Exactly. That's again, she has the right to know.
I don't know. That surprised me when you told me.
Here's my issue, right? Let's say this is honest from him saying, I don't know why they would come to you, right? In this moment, this would be the perfect time to be like, well, actually, I do know that, like, you are important. But he still is technically keeping something from her. You know what I mean? That's the truth.
She helped me before. I thought she helped me again. But it seems she's chosen a different side.
Do you know what I mean? Like if it's even if it's not totally relevant to, like, maybe he actually is confused, like, why would they come to you? He knows there is a reason why he saw her as a hope to be able to do this, Mael, right? Mael deserves to know at this stage. You can't just keep that from her.
Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know. Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did.
You're not upset with me? Strange, you know, I hate secrets, but Gustav's always gave people the benefit of the doubt, and your actions are what matters. I trust you.
that's what Mael feels, like, again, I want to support Mael as well. And like, if she sees it as like the actions being more important than the actual truth, then, because again, it's one of those things where it's like, maybe she feels like, oh, you can't tell me everything, but, and, you know, you can't tell me everything that's going on, but at least I know that you've been trying to help us, I guess. Thanks. I guess. Again, I said, like, I can go with that 100%, and I will support Mael. I'm not going to sit here hating on Verso all day, and I hope it never sounds like, because you guys know I'm not hating on Verso. Like, I'm not doing that whatsoever. I just think that it's one of those situations that if you know something in the periphery that relates to Mael being important, and you're not telling her that, it is very much unfair. It is very much unfair, because then, like, you can say, again, as I totally believe him when he says, like, oh yeah, I don't know why maybe, like, they're going after you. Well, I partially believe him. But, like, let's say that part is true. It's just like, yeah, like, okay, then tell her why you see her as valuable then, you know? Because that is, yeah, again, and she's aware he's keeping secrets, but just not about her directly, that he knows something more about her. And also, Minoko's doing it too, you know? There is secrets about Mael here as well, and it is unfair in my view. That's my view personally. I'm not trying to condemn Verso, because, again, I do agree with Mael in saying that, like, I think it's great that she can use Gustav's memory as a way to, like, and a way to honor him is by giving someone else a chance, right? That's a really beautiful thing. She spent more time running Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about old Lemire and how their city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read the journal someday. Yeah. Mael heads back. Go to sleep. I'm glad that Mael knows there's still secrets. You know what I mean? That's one thing I'm very glad of, because I feel like, you know, if the characters would be, like, very silly. Oh? Swim through coral reefs. Oh, that's going to open up a lot more places as well. So with that part of the video you just saw, we are officially past any type of mishap that happened with the audio, and we're back here in the main part of the video where we're going to talk to people again. As we just had one of the biggest moments for CL, and I definitely want to talk to CL first to see how she feels.
One down, one to go.
Oh, okay.
The next one will be harder.
Honestly, that's very CL. You know? Like, even after, like, this really crazy moment, just be like, yeah, let's keep going. Like, it feels like, actually, like, you know, I kind of expected maybe a conversation with CL about what just happened, or even, like, her mentioning it. But, like, when I think of it, it is very CL to be like, yeah. Do you want to spend time with CL? Verso approaches CL, who seems to be open to talking.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
Oh, the story with the hair?
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Of telling a dark story?
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
Mm-hmm.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
He said he likes to get his hair dyed, right? For sure, because he worries about his white hair. But I actually genuinely think it's actually, like, not a bad thing, right? Like, you know, if you want to, like, you know, focus on, you know, something you want to change that is easily changeable, like that's like hair dye, like you can do that, you know, for sure. Not that CL was ever insulting, I don't think, either.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Are you trying to convince CL that you're not vain?
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about.
So we're thinking Renoir was the one who did this to him?
So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
That's the perception I have. If, like, he's saying that it was the price I took to walk away from my family, that sounds like it was Renoir.
I feel like there's more to this
100%.
story.
There's definitely more to this story.
It's probably not a coincidence, then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
Oh, interesting. I never even thought of it like that. Mael's right. You really do see everything. I mean, like, I wonder if, like, they fought each other then or something?
You noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross.
The lines we wouldn't cross is a crazy line as well.
I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
Mm.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They both chose to keep the scar. Again, maybe as a reminder for both of them.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right.
They love drip feeding information in this game. They really do.
So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worth it.
She's like, it's all right, I guess.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
Yeah, emotionally and physically.
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
It is a cool look. It is a cool look.
I know. That's the real reason I keep
I mean, the
telling
scar on Ciel's face looks so cool as well. I'm not saying the scar on her stomach doesn't look cool either. I'm just saying, like, you know, the scar on her face has a really cool touch. Like,
I knew it.
the little tiny scar. Yeah, she's like, okay, so I knew what it was about. It's a little bit about vanity, you know? Ciel appreciates the Versa opened up to her. She feels close to the Versa now. So we're rank 3 now as well. Yeah, we'll do one of each when we go back to the camp. If it comes down to it, that there is like a lot more than I think there is, Ciel and Versa switch to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back to the others, then we might have to do like an episode. Like, say, and again, I don't know. I don't think we're like close to beating this game, right? I think this game, you know, I think it's part 12 I'm recording right now. I don't know if I am close to finishing the game. The thing is, like, it's like time has like changed completely for me, because like usually I would do like an hour episode, like the hour to hour 30 episode of a series. Because we changed the schedule around, we have enough time for more stuff here. So the thing is, like, while like I'm doing 12 parts, I should also realize that 12 parts means on average there's 2 to 3 hour episodes. So you're talking about possibly, let's say even like if it's 2 hours, we're talking about like 24 hours. If we're talking about adding an extra like 10 hours into that, you're talking about 33. I mean, if you look at if I go into the, when I load up the game, it says like 32 hours. So we have been playing for like 32 hours. Yeah, so like maybe it is just because like I think maybe we are closer to the end than I think. I don't know. Maybe we're further away from it. I don't know. But it's one of those things that like I guess we won't know until we get there. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that like my perception of what is close and what's not going to be close is going to be so different, right? Because I'm now playing in like longer chunks. I feel like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, we won't even be playing this game for like 3.5 weeks. It's like, yeah, but different timing now, you know? It's like that timing doesn't make sense anymore because we're playing longer videos.
Seems you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
Yeah,
They've grown on you, haven't they?
they're amazing.
Maybe.
They have.
Do you want to spend time with Minoko? I do want to spend time with Minoko.
Minoko, let me cut your hair.
Cut the hair?
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
I actually really like his design, though.
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
I think it's a fair point, right? I don't think Versa looks bad, okay, right? But his hair is a little bit unruly, right? I know it's kind of styled, right? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just like maybe because like it's in the wind sometimes it looks a bit unruly. I think he has a style he goes for as well. But then again, Minoko might as well. My hair is impeccable.
Yes, my hair is impeccable.
You know what I mean? There's a bit of a rugged style to it.
Stop being grumpy. Come on. Let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Don't be silly. We look... Oh, yeah, fine. Let's go.
Fine.
You do what you want. Wait, are we actually going to change your hairstyles? Oh! Versa, this actually, like, suits you so much.
Actually, that does
Yeah.
look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away.
Versa looks great with that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, indeed.
Braids?
This is quite fetching.
Interesting.
Great. We're twins.
I prefer Minoko's kind of heavier style with the puffed out hair. Versa and Minoko are bound by a manly love of style, which they never would admit to each other. There's nothing wrong with style. You know, you can be into fashion and style and stuff like that too. 110%. And that's lovely, you know? That's very lovely. As a situation, they now spend too much time arguing over who looks better. It's Verso probably before heading back to the others. And like, I don't even think like Verso isn't even like I don't even think, you know, Verso's to me personally like, I'm probably going to get shot for saying this. He's not... I don't think he... Okay, I'll say it over to the side so you can't hear it. He's not really my... I don't know. I don't find him that handsome. Okay, whoever said that, I don't know what was said there. But yeah, I think that he, like, I like his style. I love his design. I think he has a very, like, you know, worn style in terms of, like, the scar. And, like, you know, you can see in his face, like, he has, like, such a history to him. I'm not a huge fan of his hair, really, to be honest. Not the white streak. I think the white streak is really cool. But I actually really like that style on him as well, you know what I mean? For sure. For sure. Speaking of style, I actually do, yeah, as we said, like, you know, because this is, like, a very different feeling for the outfits, as we said, too, I want to try wear the white outfit for a bit and see what we can do with this as well, because I just think it would look really cool on Lune for a bit as well. Because, as I said, it was one of those situations where my way of playing the games, and this is not just this game, it's every game, is that I don't wear non-canon outfits because I my first playthrough, not because I'm like some pure, well, you can say it's a pure, if you want to say purist, I don't mind, I won't take it as an insult, but I kind of just like the immersion of, like, you know, playing with the original outfits. Like, say, for example, Persona 5, I don't put on the outfits until the second playthrough that you get with, like, DLC and stuff like that as well, that you get, like, with, like, pre-ordering the game or whatever. I put on outfits, like, in games afterwards. Like, say, you know, I like the immersion of playing with, like, the canon outfits. But, like, as I said, this outfit for Lune, factually is canon. There's no debate. It is a canon outfit, you know what I mean, that we received on our journey. So, like, characters changing clothes isn't going to be that much of a non-canon situation. It doesn't break my immersion at all. And that's just the way I do things all the time as well. So, like, we can change back and forth as well.
You have nightmares too.
Oh yeah, Mael had that thing about Renmore as well.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
As you'd imagine, right?
Yeah.
You want to spend time with Mael? Yeah, she's shook again as well. Again, she's of course important about all this stuff too. It's obvious now. It's on the nose now.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, you know, I guess, princess.
Can mean any of them, right? I mean, Mael is the chief and the princess and the prince.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
I thought her name means destroyer of worlds.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you. What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
Yeah, dreams are important.
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Man. And that probably is a dream, like, it's a very important dream, right? Like, the idea of, especially when you probably feel so trapped, like you're, like, you know, in a can of sardines waiting to just be, like, you know, thrown out by the gommage. That's a very horrible way to put it, but, like, it is kind of like you are kind of, like, in a place where you're just waiting for death. Feel like you're trapped in some sort of cage.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
That's a good question.
Music.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory.
And there was a piano in the room where Verso's music was found, right?
I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber.
That's really cool hearing about his passion, man. I love this.
I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers. Every time I play, it feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
Man, I love that he's getting lost in this passion, right? He was a little bit resistant, but he's now getting lost in it.
That It's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
That'd be lovely, right? It'd be so nice. And I love that Mael does feel a connection with Verso, right? I definitely think so as well, right? Because I feel like, it's very difficult for someone like, especially like a young person to like, warm up to someone like this, I feel like as well. But she's been so open, and honestly, I feel like she probably sees like maybe the actions of Verso speaking for themselves. And she said that too, like in a previous episode, so.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours.
Oh, Mael.
And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere. in town.
Absolute sweetheart. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Mael makes Verso a pinky swear. That's adorable. Laughing, Verso agrees. If you break a pinky swear, like you legitimately will die. You will die if you break a pinky swear. This is just facts. The discussion inspires Mael. Well, grading attack, very cool. Phoenix Flame. Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh move. Before heading back to the others. Awesome. Yeah. Again, hearing about the passion of Verso is something that's really nice as well, because I feel like one of those things that happens a lot of times of Verso is that, like, he's very closed in. So hearing him get like kind of lost in his own passion was a very sweet moment as well. Let's talk to Esquiola.
I recognize that look. What's got you so grumpy?
Those masks.
Yeah?
What about them? Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control.
Oh, no conversation for Esky. That's interesting, because usually there would be. I guess like you have to wait until we unlock more stuff as well. So then we have to talk to the goat.
You were right.
About?
Everything, all the time.
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but
She was like, there's a non-zero chance, right?
Not zero.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Not yes. The goat. The goat.
my fellow night owl.
Night owl?
She's so cool. Look at this outfit. It's so sick.
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
Enough. What keeps you up? You're going to burn out this way. Yeah, what keeps you up?
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's something that can happen for sure. Like, I actually think I know a lot of people, and I think I have no problem saying that I went through stages of that in my life as well, where like, you know, like it's you struggle to sleep just because you can't stop thinking about stuff. The method that and again, I'm not giving anyone advice. Do not take this as advice. But the method that I learned, was that when you're sleeping, you talk to your own thoughts and you say, "Hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll deal with this in the morning," right? And out loud, right? Talk to your own thoughts. And it's like a visualization thing, or like, I don't know what it's called, but like it puts it into like action in your mind, where like it changes like something in your mind. And I was like, when I first heard it, I was like, I heard it off like just a YouTube video. And this was years and years ago. This may be like, 8 years ago or something. When I first heard it, I was like, that's bull crap. That's bull. It's not going to work. And then like, I found out that like some therapists like suggest this later after I found out from this YouTube video. And that night I slept, and like all of a sudden I went from like a month of sleeping very late and dreading sleep, because like, and I know I'm probably being too TMI here, but I think it's, whatever. Like, it's like, we can be honest about like our, thought process and what goes on in our mind sometimes, and I think it's important too to be open and honest about that stuff, so we don't hide it away, right? I went from like a month with like dreading the idea of like going to sleep to all of a sudden being like, you know, I was sleeping like a baby every night. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy how it worked, you know?
It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
So when she's thinking about this stuff, she has to go through this in her mind. She has to solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Nevrons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts.
Yeah, she's always thinking about this stuff.
feelings.
That curiosity.
I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
But again, it's Lune's curiosity was one of the things that originally endeared me to the game in terms of characters, because it's so on the surface. You can see it in her face. So I'm glad she's still thinking about this stuff.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Exactly. You tell him, Lune. Lune the goat.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
There it is. Lune the goat.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Oh, you know, the weight of the world and torture soul, things like that.
Oh, you know, weight of the world, the tortured soul.
It's
things
beautiful
like that.
music, isn't it? So gorgeous.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Lune shared, you share now. Well, no, we can't force someone to share, but like, still.
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Yeah.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
That's pretty sad, because I think sleep is so important, right? That's so sad.
Fascinating. So you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time.
Oh my
you
god,
sleep.
now you're the curiosity now.
Well, that's not creepy.
No, it's science.
Precisely.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, it's creepy, it's science. So this means I can watch you sleep. For some reason, you know what I mean? I'm not saying this is like a double standard thing. I'm saying that because Lune is already she's very into science and like all this stuff too, it's not as creepy when she says I'm gonna watch you sleep, because it's like, okay, she's doing some experiment. If you say it back to her, it does sound weirder. You know, and I'm not just saying like verso. I'm saying that, like, you know, if anyone in the world was like, how about I watch you sleep as well? It's like, why? You know, it's not like we have private rooms here. Just knock yourself out.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms.
Yeah, you know what I
here,
mean?
so sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
For science.
Right.
Virgil flats the grin at Lune, and Lune can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. Aw, that's sweet. Lune finding friendship with Verso as well. That's very sweet. Lune can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to Verso's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Tree of Life. That's the goat move, I believe. I think it is the goat move. They said it was the goat move in the manual that doesn't exist. Let's go see what we can do over here before we head back out. So, in terms of upgrading weapons, we're equipping the Separim. See, the thing is, I don't know if we're going to have to decide to use a better weapon, right? Because that's the thing. We could decide to use a better weapon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what weapon we could use. But I feel like, you know, I wouldn't know that, like, right now. I'd have to think about what build we're going to do. I guess, like, what moves we're going to be using more. Like, say, for example, if we use Earth that moves more, this might be better. I don't know. Like, right now, our weapon I think is more than fine because it's level 14 and we barely have to actually level it up. So, like, there's no, like, problem with this either. Like, it's not going to be, not like we're going to be in trouble. You know? But I think that we could probably use this for a while longer because it uses lightning damage. Using a gradient attack generates 1 additional light stain. Yeah, I think this is fine for now. This is fine for now. Especially since we're already doing really good damage as well. I think it would be silly not to use this weapon for now as well. And then... Oh, should we? Yeah, why not? Why not, man? Let's just go for it, man. Level 19. Grandiose. Why not? And then we're going to go for fire moves as well. I don't think we have... sorry, wrong thing. I don't know if we have a lot of... Lumina? No, we do not. We used it all. And then in terms of, like... Let's see. Well, we'd have to go back to the thing then to level up skills. Because I want to get those fire skills from Mael because I think she's going to be so great with those things. I keep pressing the wrong button. I press the Genshin and Honkasara run button. Are they the same run button? Who knows? Learn skills. We have to go to Mael. We need 6, so we need 3 more. Now, we could recoat, and because we have 21 of these, and go for the fire moves instead of going for, like, say, this. Because we don't even use these. This, I want to keep Thorn Fury and stuff like that as well. Breaking rules is good. Defensive, these are already good. But going down here, we can maybe take this away from this and get the extra stuff to get this move over here with the fire damage. And then go for this later. Yeah, I'm not too opposed to that. So let's just first of all get these unlocked. Oh my god. Oh, these are the other moves. Okay. And then over here we have Spark. Are we missing something as well that we didn't unlock? Well, we this as well. But did we unlock this? Payback, Momentum Strike, Last Chance, Sword Ballet. Regardless, we have 5 left over, which would make sense because we added 4. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with this. And in terms of assigned skills, guard up. I'm gonna choose Fleur and Fury is already equipped. Rain of Fire is really good as well. Revenge. I'm going to put that here. What else do we not use? Offensive Switch. We don't use anymore. Don't we? Swift Strike. We do not need to use that either. Everything else we kind of like is what we used before. This one for sure. Because that's good for me, for damage to all enemies. I think this is... Percy is good to just have as like a move to, but we can use Revenge instead, right? But then like that's not physical. This seems like, I don't know, I feel like this is just like not applying defenses. Maybe if we could have other moves that maybe do defenseless, maybe. No, we need this if we want to switch to Virtuoso. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is a good bunch of movesets here. I'm happy with that. For my Elder Destroyer. Upgrade attributes. Wait, what? When did we level up this much? Did we just level up a bunch and I just forgot to level up? Oh, sure, we're level 39. Oh, yeah, we did get up a bunch of levels. I didn't even realize. Did not even realize. Yeah, well, like, I mean, it's good. Like, we'll get to 30 again with CL. I don't know if Vitality... I think we should have it anyway, just in case. I know, like, we don't need it as much. But I kind of like the idea of having it, regardless. As I think that, like, it's going to be good for us as well to have. And just in case... Well, no, we can level up Verso at any time, but... You never know when we have to use them. Because they will, you know, have us use them sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with the recoding of Mael. I think it's actually going to work really well for the weapon that we have as well. Let's head on. Unless we have to talk to others, we can check to others, which is great. We always like these conversations as well. Eski. Oh, and Mael as well. Very sweet. Her relationship with Eski. It's always very, very sweet.
Do you mind if I play here?
She's like, whatever. That's such a teenager thing to do as well. I don't care. Oh. What? What? The piano just like appearing out of nowhere? It actually like, took me off guard for a second. Beautiful stuff. Stunning. It's always good to see Mael smiling, right? It's always good. Because one of the most heartbreaking things to see Mael upset. So I'm very grateful to Verso. That's not Mael humming, right? If it is, that's incredible. Is Eski dancing in the background? Do you think it is? She's a very strong voice if it is. Oh my god, Eski. That's so lovely. If that's Mael, she has a strong voice. To have that much control? Oh my god, seeing any of them happy is making me so happy now. And seeing all the like the bopping back and forth. Eski is killing it. Eski is killing it. This is such a great moment to have it sit in, right? Like to just let us rest and sit in it, you know what I mean? Let us experience it. Give it time, let it breathe. Man. Verso, you will always be
What song was that?
in my good books for making Mael smile.
I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
Sure. We have all night.
You make Mael smile.
Okay. Ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. Eski, you ready?
This is such a sweet moment. Oh my god, I can't. I can't. So great. So great. And the reason I say let us sit in the moment, because a lot of games won't. A lot of games legitimately will not let us sit in the moment sometimes. Sometimes it'll only be a quick thing, then they pan away and have two characters looking on and talking about it, which can be good too. But they let us just sit in the moment there and allow Mael to kind of like take her mind off stuff, allow Verso to take her mind off stuff. And as I said, like I'm indebted to Verso for always just making Mael smile. It's something that just like makes me so happy as well. Because again, she's been through so much. She's literally lost her brother, slash, out of context saying brother slash father is crazy. But you know what I mean? Like, where she sees him in her life as well. But it's so nice to see her that happy. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing Gustav's journal in honor his memory. She writes about how fearsome and incredible the accents are, bigger than mountains. She hopes Gustav's apprentice will read the journal someday. Yeah, this is amazing to me, by the way. Like, I keep saying it like it made me trust the game so much more than I even did before because I genuinely thought they were going to make Verso write in the book, and I thought that was just such a silly idea. For that moment at least. I think now, like, you know, maybe him writing in the book like would make more sense because he knows the party a lot better. But at the time, I just legitimately was like, are they gonna make him read are they gonna make him do it? But no, they didn't do that in the end. So we did the Visage area, which is great. Did I not go here? I did, because I didn't... Oh yeah, I should have shown it, because it was one of the parts that I actually, like... unfortunately didn't keep in the video, because I was like, okay, it's just one battle, but I did get a weapon out of a battle over here. I'm not sure what weapon it was, I'd have to look back. But yeah, I know, like, it's like, oh, Calvin, you cut something out of it. It was a side battle that, like, I can't show it if people want to see, but it was actually just one battle that lasted a few minutes there as well, as I was exploring this area. And I legitimately, the reason why I cut this part instead of edited audio over, like where I went down here, is I'm not even joking, I just literally went in circles. I literally went in circles and ended up where the battle was with, I think it's here, is it? Or is it like, yeah, or maybe it's over here. Yeah, I literally went around in circles. So again, nothing happened. I wouldn't have like cut that section if it wasn't something that didn't happen as well. But yeah, just to let you guys know anyway. But I'm pretty sure I went that way. So I think we could like, I'm pretty sure we could go... We've been to this Gestural Beach because it has some activated on it as well. This area was the part that was like too difficult to go into, right? This is the area that had a difficulty spike on it, right? Could we see if we can go there just to see before we do anything else? Because the next place we have to go is over here, right? What's this area over here? Is the other side of the Visage? It seems like it's the other side of the Visage, yeah. We don't know what this is over here. There's so many areas we can go to as well. I passed by here, but why did I not end up going there? I have a curiosity about why I didn't end up going there. If I can just... Okay, we'll satisfy the curiosity for a bit here. We're gonna check it out, because like it doesn't make sense to me in my mind why I wouldn't go there, you know? Because obviously you saw I did the battle here with the lady up here. I'm going the right way, aren't I? Yeah. So I'm just curious as to what happened when I got to this point that I didn't... Because it usually have a name on it if you did something. Maybe it has a... Oh, you know what it probably was? It probably has Danger written in front of it. Its middle name is Danger. Yeah. I'm probably going to... My curiosity is probably already satisfied, but like... And there's enemies over there as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, is it not Danger now? It's not. So maybe at the time it was more dangerous, but we've leveled up since.
Careful. Some expedition has died here.
Okay.
There's an abnormal Nevron roaming about. And it has a taste for expedition armbands.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so that's interesting. Okay, so I think before when I passed by here, again, in the cut part of the video where I literally just circled around, I didn't go anywhere but, like, fight that boss. That was the only thing I really did before I went to the main area, like, and stopped. Like, there was, like, as I said, like, if you look on the map there was a bit of me just circling around going, can I go here? Oh, I can't go here. Can I go here? Oh, I can't get up here. That's all it was, really. But... There's a gesture over here. Suppose you want to fight? Yes? Everyone wants to fight all the time, but I just want to enjoy the fun. Oh, that's interesting. A jester doesn't want to fight, who doesn't want to fight. What is this place? It's a forest, can't you see? A few of your expedition friends are here too. Oh, the survivors, can you show us? They're dead. Easy to spot. You'll see them along the way. Just avoid going to the top of the cliff and you'll be fine. The big one's over there is... Maybe don't go there. Thanks for the warning, we'll stay away. An expedition who listens. I don't think we're going to stay away though, are we? I don't think the plan is to stay away. Right now, anyway. Because, like, again, in this game, it's so fun to fight that, like, even when you say there's danger here... Oh my god, this place is gorgeous, isn't it? But then again, man, just take that soundbite and put it over any part of Clair Obscur. Even in the most brutal places, there's such beauty in it. Honestly. And there's Expedition 40 as well. Oh, is that new enemies as well? Should we take out, Monoko for a bit? See what enemies we can fight here as well? Maybe that's on the other side there as well. Yeah, let's take out Monoko for a bit as well, so... Yep, just for now. Cool area, like the wood feels kind of... No, these aren't new enemies, but we haven't fought them yet with... Monoko yet. So we can fight them with Monoko.
Finesse and grace.
Blam. So, revenge. Jeez, that was cool. And then we can go, we're on purple, right? So, such a cool move. And again, it's really cool, like, playing as the characters that we were already, like, using as, that we were already fighting as well.
Lightning dance.
Goat dance, I think it's called. Oh, resistant to lightning? We probably should have known that since it was like made of rock.
Your turn to shine.
Oh, there's a sapling there. I didn't even notice yet.
Why, yes, for the dance.
I cannot counter that. Save my life. We still got exhausted from that. Even if we defeated him, we got exhausted from that, which is interesting. So revenge doesn't set them on fire, so we need to have a move to set them on fire as well. So I think we need to replace maybe Percy. Yeah, we'll replace Percy with a fire move. Yeah, because we need. I don't want. While we have Lune and we can have Lune do it, I don't want to have to rely too much on Lune all the time, because Lune might be at some point might need to do her own thing, might do her own move, you know? Because we can do wildfire for Lune. Yeah, so I might change CL's moveset a little bit.
Your turn to shine.
Ready to obey.
We got one parry. My Elder Destroyer, what can you say? And what did we get? Okay, so I also want to then go to my Elm and replace Percy with maybe Rain of Fire, which is really cool. And it's the same use, it's the same cost as well, so... Oh, is that another one of these characters as well? Oh, you can see the bodies everywhere. They're like encased in like... I don't know what you can call it. Like it's almost like molten, like lava? You breathe? I thought her paintings took you all. I wish I could understand why she does that. Who are you talking about? She's always been there from the moment I was born. Could you find her? Maybe she will talk to you. Ask her why she killed them all. We'll try to find her. So, are they talking about maybe the Nevron? A part of her is around here. Maybe the Nevron on top of the mountain, as the other guy said as well. Why she killed them all. Oh my god! Yeah, everyone it's like everyone's encased in like amber. We can head over here as well. There's also an enemy this way too. I think these are probably going to be the enemies here now, so... Seal, you're back on the team. Unless we see a different enemy, we can definitely switch back and forth as well. Not a big deal. So... I liked using revenge, but I think also like... Oh, we should have done... Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, we got rid of those guys, but... This guy's shield was up. I think maybe having an ice move for this guy would be good. Because right now we're not very balanced with Lune's moves. Oh yeah, sure, it's Earth. Of course they're going to absorb. There you go. There's some health for you.
I'll do it.
Oh.
I'll do it.
Very bad with that. Why would you kill Lune? What did Lune do? What did Lune do? What did Lune do? What did Lune do to you?
Ready.
It's good damage though. Of course that's what would happen, but they're gonna be resistant to this as well.
I'm waiting.
How do we... I cannot counter that to save my life. Okay, prepare usually means they go for... Okay, they didn't go for it this time. Let's go for... Rain of Fire.
Time to take
That's such a good move. It's such a cool move. Get rid of them. Absolutely get rid of them as soon as possible. Yeah, and this, again, like all these encased. There's like a boat up there that's like really destroyed here, but then all these people encased in absolute molten lava. It's like almost like, I don't know what you'd even call it. Magma. I want to see what the enemy is over here as well. So I guess I saw an enemy over there as well. Switch back to Minoko again. Just to collect the foot with the feet before we do anything else as well. Again, visually this place is so incredible. Wait, there's 3 of them? Is this a boss of some kind? Like a mini boss? They look so awesome. They look so cool. So many great looking enemies in this game. With some good chromatic ballet.
Finesse and grace.
The music. Let's try for Offensive Fury.
Blade, cut through the flames.
Dodge? Oh my god, because they're freaking... Yeah, they're flying. Well, how... Oh my god, this might be bad. This might be very bad. What do we do with this? If they're... Well, the music is so freaking amazing. Dodging everyone. We got 1 hit. But like again, if we can't... If our gun doesn't do that much damage, what are we gonna do? Oh my god.
Your turn to shine.
This might be a death. This might be a death. Yeah. I don't know what... We can definitely do it if we, like, time the parries a little bit better. I'm not going to try the battle. I don't really mind about getting these guys' items because if I want to fight these guys, I'd rather do it just, like, you know, normally. So I'm going to take out Minoko. Oh, no, my team is here. And I'm not saying CL is going to, like, do much better with fighting these guys, but, like, at least we can fight them. Is that a thing? I didn't even see that over there. Look at this.
Mattia,
35.
3-5. They were so brave. So, that's what it means to lay the trail. I survived and will continue on. But to all the heroes of my team, I dedicate our journal. All of them were bleeding out from our battle with the terrifying Nevron roaming this area.
Oh no, the Nevron. They're building it up.
In their final moments, they used their bodies to create a bridge for those who come after. Expedition 3-5
That's
is
insane.
over.
That was willingly?
But tomorrow comes.
This is a willing thing? Oh, I didn't even notice them coming behind me, but yeah, we should have noticed. So this bridge that they built was a willing thing with their own bodies. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Flames. Rain.
Take cover. Take your shot.
I'm dodging because I'm terrified. I'm terrified of that move. It's so scary.
Here's your card.
Oh, I pressed it way too early.
A storm is coming.
Weird angle here for this as well, right? So I guess we can try wild because they're weak to fire. And then we could have done Swift Strike, but let's just do an attack.
Guard up!
Look out.
We can get the third one. We got the first two though. Oh no, they're gonna be resistant to this. Yeah, it's okay though.
Grace.
Yeah, we can defeat it. Again, this place is obviously a little bit more damage than we're used to. But at least we can fight these guys and like hopefully make some headway with them. Because again, I'm not sure how like well we're gonna do against them because they can dodge all these attacks. I might just try for attacks anyway, even though we can't shoot them to do much damage as well. Even if we miss, you know, because I can do this. It does damage, but is this the main one we're looking at here? Oh, it does do damage. And good damage. Yeah, like they're dodging, but like we can still do some good damage. Like even though we're not doing great with that. Like we still have half their health down. We'll take that.
Take your shot.
We did not get that right there. At least they can't dodge a counter. That's good for us at least.
It's locked on you.
And they can't dodge a counter there either. At least. But now they get multiple moves. Ah, moving so hard to counter. I jumped though, no? I definitely jumped. Interesting, okay. I definitely thought I jumped, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, I definitely thought I jumped, but I definitely didn't. Yeah, sure. I can give them some levels. But now, wait, they have so many moves.
Get ready.
They have so many moves. It's almost like we have to get rid of these guys early. That is brutal. I definitely think we can do this, but it's obviously like just one of those things where we have to like keep countering them. And I think if we get the counters, it's going to be obviously easier because we can just do like some brutal damage to them. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and like even if it misses, we have some fire damage going on, right? And I think the same thing. While we can try to shoot as well, I think having like
Let us stay there.
like something like I know like we can't. We'll try it. We'll try it. Even if they dodge some of it, they're burning, right?
Let's dance.
And we got that. You know what I mean? Even if they dodge some of it, we got it.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, we didn't get the last one. It's really essential that we get this, honestly. I think countering is going to be so essential with a battle like this.
Sia, dodge.
I tried to dodge.
Brace yourselves.
We got the last one. We can't do a gradient attack yet. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Not a good idea. Okay, no, we're gonna defeat them. But that's also music and timing as well. I'm not gonna send a reserve team. I think we can do that. We can more than do this. This is not a problem whatsoever. And I think what we did first there with the Rain of Fire is not a bad idea for the middle one as well, even though it might miss this time. Like as long as it hit once, that we have like something going there for us as well. I think we'll just keep going for the attack.
So maybe go for Phantom Blade on one of these guys.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Like, even if it misses, it's like... Yeah, like, so it's gonna miss sometimes as well, but like...
Look out.
At least we can get this as well. Ah, the last one. We can get the last one for sure. I know we can. I know we can.
I'm ready.
Yeah, once we get those parries down, I feel like it's gonna be like fine. You know, and I feel like it's the same with any battle, right? So close to getting that. I know. I think I definitely can get that. That's too early. Healing tint? Oh no.
Let the ink flow.
And we can't counter it? That's so rough. Like one shot, one kill, and they're both charmed down? That's really rough. And I can't even counter, even though like I think I can get the timing down. Yeah, I can't even counter. Pity. We can definitely do this though. Yeah, we just have to avoid those moves. We just gotta avoid them. I still think Rain of Fire was a good thing to start off with, even if it misses, like if it gets even one hit. No, this time it did not.
Here's your card.
I'm going for a Wildfire then, just to set them on fire. If we can. Any of them. Like, we can do those counters now, like, really well compared to what we could before.
Danger!
That is so hard to dodge.
It's locked on you.
Like, we can do that, but once someone gets knocked out, like, it wastes a turn as well. Man, we jumped too early? I thought you were supposed to jump when you see the golden thing. You know?
Try me.
There we go. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna revive Mael.
Well, thanks.
I'm going to use a Mayhem. No, I'm gonna use a Wildfire again. Even if it misses, we have something going, right? And that's good damage as well from Mael as well.
Let's dance.
Good stuff, good stuff. The counter damage is so essential now. It's so essential. Such a cool battle though, such cool designs for enemies too. Yeah, this is all countering. This all has to be countering. Right, it all has to be. How much damage can we do just by shooting? Quite a bit. Even if we miss, we got some damage on this guy. Oh, you got it. Oh, I thought we didn't get it. Okay. Great stuff. I'll take that.
Let's dance.
Time to strike.
Revive tint?
Merci.
Messi. Should we try... I don't know. I feel like maybe we should try Mayhem, maybe. I'm not saying it's going to hit. I understand the risk involved in attacking an enemy like this, right? But we broke them at least, which is nice. Which means you get a little bit of leeway. That move is so lethal. It's so bad. Not bad in terms of a move like, oh, that's terrible. It sucks. Bad in terms of like, I'm bad at it. I mean... Yeah, I think we can do this if we just keep getting the counter stuff as well. Or Mael just keeps getting brought back to life. We can do anything here, but I guess Wildfire to set them on fire again. If he can hit it. We hit it, okay. It's not great fire damage. Jesus, dude, that move is so quickly. It's like... How do you even dodge it? Jesus, that's usually what we can do. Oh no. Okay, barely survived that.
I'm back.
Please, survive.
Okay. We would have won anyway because we could have done our reserve team as well, which would have been fine. Ooh, Blizzon. But I still like that we beat it with our team as well, which is fun. What a great fight. Really great fight. So let's go see if we can find. I really want to find the enemy that they're talking about. Apply rush when falling below 50% health. That's cool. Yeah, I really want to find the enemy because I think this is going to lead to. Was this over here where we got the thing? Oh, it's there. Okay, I can see it now. Because I think that it's going to be a cool battle. If they're building up this much, then it's going to be a cool battle. Well, let's just be real. If we're building it up to this point and they're talking about it in such a way, they have the voiceovers talking about it, they have a gestural talking about this enemy that we're going to see is going to be absolutely crazy, right? Oh! This place is smashing. Definitely worth a trek here. Trade? Sure. Fight the merchant. We're going to buy all this stuff, of course, as well, but fighting the merchant's always good as well. Mael the Destroyer? This music's called Mael the Destroyer. Mael the Destroyer. Great design, by the way. Mael the Destroyer. Probably could have done the other fire attack, would have made more sense, but too early. Way too early. Mael the Destroyer. I love the angle of this move where she like puts the sword back and then wrenches it in, you know what I mean? It's like this really aggressive move. Really cool stuff. Mael the Destroyer. The Destroyer of Worlds. The only thing that's saving us from the fact that like she's not taking over the world is that she's a sweetheart, you know what I mean? We'd all have to be in a corner crying if she wasn't a sweetheart. Finding some proper fine opponents, you deserve respect and a chance to buy more prize possession. What is the prize possession? Oh, cool. Deraton, level 14. It's a bit expensive, so I might not buy this now, but I will buy these, of course. We have 52. I don't know if we need to buy any more of these right now. Only one of these. Recoat. I keep feeling like I forgot some, you know? Can't put my finger on it. Probably to clean my weapons or to make them my bed before I left. Yeah, maybe. You can check that out. Oh, cool locations again. Again, we talk about the use of sunlight here is done so well. They do such a fantastic job with this as well. Like, and we not just to hide any imperfections. I hope it doesn't ever sound like I'm saying it's just to hide imperfections. I think the way they build the world, it makes it feel so grand. And it's always like leaves the rest to your imagination. It's like, oh my god, this beautiful place, the beautiful leaves, the buildings that are worn down, and then the beautiful sun shining in the distance means you can't really see in the distance, but your imagination fills in everything as well. Which again is a beautiful way to design things. Where like, what is beyond there? Like, what is that? Like the silhouette of that there as well. It creates a beautiful world. While being able to do it without having to like program in every single little detail in the background, like, you know what I mean? It's so cool. We get the best of both worlds. We get this like gigantic place to explore, and everything is so finely detailed because of that. It's so cool. First strike, and I think the best thing is always to just go for a flurry, right? Yeah, Mael the Destroyer. She strikes again. Honestly, I think it's gonna, like, again, look at this, right? I was gonna say something like a joke, but then you see these two people reaching for each other. That's so Clair Obscur, it's crazy. Me about to make a joke, and then they go, oh yeah, this horrible sight of these people trying to reach towards each other. Almost like grafting onto each other, like creating like, you know, I don't know, it's like this combination. Look at it, it's like all attached to these like vines and stuff. And I said earlier that they made a bridge. How do we get up here? Can we get up here? From here, I'm guessing? Yeah, I can feel the vibration. Such a crazy visual. Yeah, the desire to fight whatever this thing is the end of this this way is like is huge. It's large. How do we get down? Oh. I felt a vibration again. The game's very good at giving you that information as well, like if there is a need to grapple onto something. Wait, where's this? Is this a shortcut? It appears to be. Yeah, because there's the boat, right? Oh, so what? That's interesting. Okay. So maybe up here there was another avenue we could have taken to get up here? Because why would you give us a shortcut otherwise? For funsies? Ah! Thank God she's a secret agent. That could have been disastrous for everyone involved. Love the lighting here as well. So we can go down there. Is there no other way to go other than here? Like that's interesting that they would just send us back to the area we were before. Unless that's just their way of like being like, hey, you explored this smaller area, now go back to the original area you're supposed to go into, maybe. I'm in a desperate need to find whatever this is, to be honest. This creature. I'm in a desperate, like now that they described it, I really want to see it. And hopefully defeat it. But you never know. Up here? No. Because this is where the gesture was down here, right? Towards down past that area, past the flag. We traveled to over here. There's a way to get down from over here? So is there a way to find a way around? Wait. Can we jump down from here? No. Maybe we can try? Okay. That's something. We can get up there as well. But it seems like this is some sort of a shortcut, so maybe there's another way to get down here. Yeah, because look at that there. You have to travel here from another place. Oh, that's a pity, isn't it? I thought they'd give us like a kind of a cool way now that we got down here. We could like, you know, in reverse order maybe they might give us like a cool way of getting down here too, but that's fair enough. If they want us to explore the other way, we can go and find the other way. Ain't no big drama. I ain't gonna complain too much about that. Again, superb visuals all around, even with the horrific nature of this place. Unless there's another way to go this way, right? Yeah, because there's so many locations here. So many. So over here was where we fought the guy, right? So I don't think it's here. Man, it's crazy the gestures just will be found in random places like this as well, though, right? Just hanging about the place as well. Maybe check another place over here. I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, down here maybe. Well, see, we're going down. I would think that we'd want to go up, right, to find whatever this is, if we are going to find whatever that is. Maybe that's not the point. Maybe the game's like, no, that's not your goal. That's not your goal in life, is to find out whatever that is. Oh. What is that? What is that hanging thing over there? And why is it already so terrifying? We should have brought a Minoko, I suppose, as well. So quick. That was so quick. What is that? Look at that. Is it moving? Or is it just hanging? There's a door over here. What is that? What are you?
That's such a creepy visual. Oh, so we have to press square on this. So I imagine there is something here as well. But hey, look, there's a matter door. We can ignore that for whatever that creepy thing is. Like, such a creepy visual. Such a creepy thing. We can ignore that for a second. What's this?
Great.
Alicia. Oh, this might be Alicia's room then. No way. No way. Do you remember the scene? When you walk by here and you see, we were reunited with Mael? That means the curator put Mael in Alicia's room. That means he put her in Alicia's room. Why? Is it because she's a young girl, right? Is it because she reminded her of Alicia? Or is it just because he thought he'd be more comfortable? Is that more comfortable there? But that's the one door. That's the first time we've ever left there where the door has been open. So now we know that the curator who was here in this manor put Mael in Alicia's room for some reason. Lady of Sap. Is this person the boy mentioned? Hey, Lady of Sap. We met a boy. He asked to talk to you. He asked why you're painting. Oh, that's who he's talking about. They had the guy at the gate. I do it for him? I do it for us. To respect what we created, What does that mean? It has gone silent again. We should report back to the boy. So, to protect what we created, so like... Again, crazy visual, as we saw there as well. Yeah, this is where we had to go, by the way. To protect what we created. I did it for him, I did it for us. Very wild way of putting it. And these guys, of course, we rested at a flag, so I think these guys are back. Let's go up and talk to the boy. He was up this way, right? Past the boat, maybe even past the doorway over here. Did we rest? Oh, we did. We went to the manor. That's why I reset. Yeah, man, that's so interesting. The curator plopped Mael in Alicia's room. And again, like, you know, they're both like the same height. They're both young girls as well. Please find her and ask her why she kills them all. We found her. What did she say? That she's doing this for you to respect what you created with her. But, that's not what I wanted. I never. Please, maybe you could do it. Stop our paintings from racing anymore. Be careful. So we have to go to this door here. So this is probably going to lead to the top area. Oh! That gave me a heart attack. That gave me a freaking heart attack.
Ready to evade.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Careful, Mael.
That's so funny.
Time to hit.
I didn't think he'd fit through the door. He was determined to get through the door. You probably should use the more offensive move for that as well, but it's okay. He was determined to get through that door. Yeah, man. And the Lady of Sap wanted to protect what they created together. That's why she killed everyone? So this is sap that they're all covered in. And so he wants us to put an end to this as well. Such a scary visual, such a creepy visual. But then also, again, it's one of those things where, like, I feel like there's lots of, like, when it comes to, like, the fractured world here, there's almost so much regret. It always feels like there is, like, a pain etched everywhere. Like, look at this. They're all covered in sap. Amongst every location in this game, there is, like, a history of pain. There is something that, like, you know, that happened before that feels like it is lingering all the time, you know? Amongst the beautiful nature of this game. I mean, again, I'm excited to fight this enemy, but again, it's that feeling of a somber feeling that comes along with everything in Clair Obscur. It's so somber. Look at this view.
Oh, we're going way up high. And another message as well from people from beyond as well. Yeah, we'll have to think more about what happened with the whole Mael thing there as well. And also, from the curator's perspective, right? And then also that Lady of Sap thing as well, like wanting to kill everyone to protect these paintings as well.
Christoph, Expedition 49. We can hold the line for another few days, but we need to find a way out. Our water supply is running dangerously low. Focusing our strategy around healing was a smart move. But we can't take down an Everin like this with our weak firepower and our backs against the wall. We can keep the fighters healed for quite some time, but not without water. Even with water, we'd eventually run out of stamina. For our allies who come after, sadly our lives may have proven that defense is both absolutely necessary and wholly insufficient.
Interesting way of phrasing it, right? Because he's holding the line, but then their supplies are running out. The fact that it's so relentless. It's like, yes, we need more defense, but like, we don't have sufficient defense whatsoever to fight against this stuff. It's always like an uphill battle. Okay, this is a boss for sure. The visual of the sun here, by the way. Look at this. Right over the top of the steps here is a fantastic, gorgeous visual. Like this smoking, so you can feel the dust in the air, the leaves falling down. It's such a stunning visual. What are we fighting here? We are fighting something, right? Yep. Oh, here we go. Whatever it is. I shouldn't be so excited about, like, you know, the death that has happened here. The destruction that's happened. Oh, God. What the hell's that? But I'm not excited about the death. I'm excited to fight this enemy. Oh, really interesting visual. Again, face is almost like the visage, right? Look at this scene. This might kick our butt. These enemies like had some good defense. Oh, that was quick. That's lovely. What a beautiful time we're all having today. What a lovely day we have. Okay, that's good damage, right? Bro, you don't get 20 attacks, okay? This isn't La La Land. No, we're doing good damage. We can definitely do this. We just have to learn how to do the defensive stuff a lot better. Should we try lightning damage? I don't know if it's going to do too much. It might be not because it's made of stone. Yes, that was a bad idea. Should have done. But then Earth, we need better moves. Like I need to equip better moves for Lune. I cannot parry this to save my life. This is such a weird move to parry. And of course they get 32 turns. What are you doing? Bro, you can't get 33 turns. You gotta give someone else a turn eventually. You know? Dizzy. Now we're dizzy.
Let's push forward.
I should have read that as well. Sorry guys, I was just so like hell bent on like, you know, trying my best to fight against this and like I guess getting excited as well.
Lady Luck's not today.
Absorbed? This is crazy. Really hard moves to in my view to counter. Like not all of them, but a lot of them. Very hard moves to counter. Yeah, I'm gonna try again. I think we can do this. I definitely think we can do this. Dude, you won. No, we're gonna fight with our usual team. Yeah, it's that move that I have to learn how to parry a lot better. You can go right into the battle. It's weird that they wouldn't, right? Why can't I get this? I think I'm listening to the sound too much. Okay, so let's try a Flurry Fury. See what it does. See how much damage you can do. Lovely. We'll take that, no problem. We'll take that, no problem. Our moves are not good. Like, we can do a wildfire, but like we need to equip Lune with better moves for sure. Because it's clearly they're very resistant to this move. Okay, we're getting better at that for sure. Hopefully we can get a turn as well. I guess we can do Rain of Fire to set them on fire. They're resistant, but at least they'll have fire damage. What do you do now? Oh, they're doing their thing again. Oh, I guess not. I thought we were going to do 20 turns. Are they... Yeah, they're absorbing it. This is going to be very... Well, we can use physical damage still, right? For sure. And we can do Mayhem. Do something to his... Well, breaking it might be a good idea as well, but... Stop summoning... No, you can't summon Maesks.
Ready to parry.
Way too early on that.
Dodge scale.
Wait. It said in the thing that they didn't have a... Am I right in saying it didn't have a turn there? But then it got a turn? Does it get an extra turn off a move, maybe?
Careful, my L.
Too early. I keep doing it too early. We have to do it as soon as you see the effect.
Take cover.
Or is it just 2 moves in 1? It seems like it is just 2 moves in 1. At least that's my visual anyway. Yep. No, don't do another thing. Just let me reload the battle. No. No way. Okay, Tiny's go for a move there. We can do this. We can definitely do this. It's just a matter of like getting better at the parries for sure. Yeah, I would just go straight into the battle. I don't know why they probably go... It's not a big deal, but like I wouldn't go even into the cutscene actually.
Ready to parry. Lune, watch out. Let's dance.
It'd be nice if you could get like partial counters for that. I'm gonna set them on fire as soon as possible. Why not?
Ready to evade.
We can get that move as well. That's fine. That's fine. That's a fine move. We can get that as well. So we're gonna have to maybe focus on like physical moves here, right? Because we can't do dark damage either to them as well, but that's fine. We can figure out what to do there as well. Burn them a bit more as well.
Take cover.
Lovely. Okay, we actually did get a little bit of a counter on that. That's awesome. Now he's doing his weird thing. No weird things. We told you no weird things until you finish your dinner.
Let's spill some ink.
Switch to Virtuoso. We said no weird things till you finish your dinner.
Look out.
We parried it, but we didn't get anything out of it.
Lune, attention.
We can do that. That's one we actually can do as well.
A storm is coming.
Earth damage, yeah, earth damage. Resistant. It's resistant, but can we at least do some sort of damage?
It's locked on you.
Jesus.
I'm ready.
I know I can do that move. I know I can counter that. I'm gonna let another Rain of Fire happen. set them on fire again. I know I can do that move as well. I know I can. That was just silly. I didn't even press a button. that was just silly on my part. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem. I think actually it would be a better idea to have the other members in here, but I actually think this team can do it. I do think this team can do it. We could have gotten the parry there for sure if I just tried a little bit better. Not that that wasn't trying, but you know what I mean. I definitely could have done better on that. Setting him on fire is such a good thing to start off with.
Dodges, yeah.
Too early on that one as well for that parry.
Time to strike.
Even though he's resistant, some damage is better than no damage. Good, okay. They do give you some partial stuff if you get some of it there as well. And now he's going to do the summoning massing, which it gets a lot harder here. It does get a lot harder here. Too early. And now we dizzy. Yeah, I keep forgetting to read the dizzy part, but not that this can be anyway not that effective, but it's still gonna be something. Oh, too early again. Way too early again.
Careful, my L.
I think you have to go like with that. I'm starting to go like right before I actually am doing anything significant there. So like I'm trying to do the move or counter before I feel like I have to do it again, which again is just me learning how to do it, I guess. Nice. Okay. Nice stuff. No. Oh, I think we need to do a sealed fate. No, we need to put some focus foretell on him.
Here's your card.
It's not great though. Only 4 foretell.
Take your shot.
Absorbed? Because of the dark damage, isn't it? Not that's gonna be any good. Too early again. And now he's hidden again.
Ready to evade.
Oh, it sucks so bad. We're so close. We're so close.
So be it.
And like, will this even do anything now? Because again, they're resistant, right?
Your fate.
Oh, the dark. But it's not dark though, is it? It's physical. But is it because my move is dark? I keep doing that too early. That's my bad. Oh. So, no. We can still do this. We can definitely still do this. But it's a matter of... Hold on a second here. I want to check our weapon. If our weapon has dark on it, it probably actually would be better for CL not to use the weapon that we have then, right? Yeah. All damage dealt is converted to so actually doing this might be better. Just for this battle. This is lightning, which is resistance to that as well. We could try that this time around. Is there any ice skills that we can learn right now for Lune as well? I'm not saying it's going to work, but... Deals ice immune ice damage. I mean, that could be good as well, but is there any... There's no high ice damage, right? High ice damage on turn start. Let's just unlock this for now. And let's put that in healing light, because we're not using that anyway there, are we? Yeah. I think that's why it was absorbing it in that mode as well, because it became like ice damage. Again, we have lesser weapons now. We're probably going to do less damage, but at least like it's going to have like maybe some elemental stuff. It seems like it's weak against ice, but we'll see. Oh, I know how to do this though. Oh, that's such a sad thing that I failed that one. I almost like want to start over again. Just because I know I can do that one, you know? I know I can do it. Oh, too early. And having my L counter, that would be so good. Focus Hotel, just try it out.
Here's your card. A storm is coming.
I'm gonna try Crippling Tsunami, see what it does. They're resistant to ice as well. I thought because they're maybe like made of stone. We know how to do that. I'm in my own head now. That's what's happening. That's all that's happening.
I die. So be it.
Yeah.
Let's push forward.
This is a terrible run, I think. Terrible, terrible run.
Flames sharp. Flames rain.
Again, I want to keep them on fire as much as possible. We're still gonna try, but I know this is probably like a write-off of a mission, but yeah. No, yeah, we'll go normally.
Ready to evade.
Not today.
Gorgeous, yeah.
Not today.
I know how to do that one. I'm in my head now, I think. That's all that's happening with this. It's unfortunate, but happens, I suppose.
Careful now.
At least we got that. It's resistant, but like again, we probably better off equipping the other weapon at this point as well. Then.
Here's your card.
Overflowing with energy.
At least we can play slow at least a little bit. Not that it's going to do much.
On me.
Ready to evade.
I know I can do that way better. We've done it. We've done it way better. We have in the past. I'm trying to switch back to Virtuoso. Is he gonna skip forward and get a turn, or we just still get a turn after this?
Here we go.
I'm doing this
Lady Luck's smiling today.
for the Twilight. I know they're gonna gain health. I'm doing it for the Twilight.
Prepare to meet your end.
Any damage is good damage at this stage. It seems like we're getting more turns in a row, right? After the slow.
On me.
Careful now.
Too late? I feel like it's too late that time.
It's locked on you.
Jesus, dude. It's so hard to tell for me.
Ready to evade.
That sucks. I still think we have a good strategy here. Not a good strategy. I mean, we just have to learn to counter better as well.
I'm waiting.
It's locked on you.
Okay, we got the partial here. We got the partial. Resistant, but again, it'd be better if it stopped on Mael, but like we're here now. I do think Rain of Fire is a good thing to start off with to set them on fire, so we can take some fire damage over time. Too early. Too early. Let's go for a... Actually, we can do like a medium physical damage. We don't have to do the dark damage to get to Twilight, actually. I didn't even realize. I should have remembered. Should have remembered. And I think for this, yes. It's a cool move as well, and we can apply slow as well.
Careful now.
Okay. Take your shot. Okay. Survive. I'm waiting.
We didn't get the counter on that, but like at least we didn't get absolutely ravaged with that as well. Oh, he's doing his thing. We still get 3 turns after this, though, which is nice, but he's going to go down to 3. Oh, he didn't. Okay.
Here's your card.
I'm going to Twilight. I think just going for the attack. This mass stuff is where it gets so hard. It gets so hard for me.
Let's dance.
I'm trying to press at the exact time. I just can't read it. I can't read it.
Ready to parry.
We got that, which is nice. But now we're dizzy,
Not looking good.
which is lovely. Is it damage based, I wonder, as well, though?
Look out.
Again, I'm not getting that right. I'm not getting that right at all.
Ready to parry.
It's disheartening. First time I feel like I've been disheartened a little bit. But it's not because, again, it's one of those things because I feel like I was not doing very well on this.
Chroma is flowing.
We shouldn't give up, though. Because now we're in Twilight damage as well. I think just go for it, yeah.
Lovely to see you.
At least we're not absorbing damage this time.
Take your shot. Ready to evade.
And they're going to go again. They're going to go again. Yeah, that move, I'm just able to counter that.
To evade.
Yeah, no way. I don't think it's happening, but... Because again, they get like 2 turns as well. It says 1 turn, but it's 2 turns usually.
Maya.
Let's dance. Rooney, watch out.
Ready to evade.
Please survive.
I don't know if we should just do like a high damage thing instead of just. But I think setting them on fire. We can set them on fire maybe next turn and start off with some high damage. Yeah, actually that might be a better idea. Like look at that right away.
It's locked on you.
You know what I mean? It might be better just do high damage starting off.
Ready? Give me a ride.
Now's our chance.
I think the tsunami would treat us well. It gives us like an extra turn there in between everything. Oh, he's already changing. See, we've already done more damage, so maybe that is the best calling we can do here, and just go for it. We can't do rain of fire here. I guess we're just going for a regular attack. Still good damage. Oh god, this is so scary.
On me.
I keep going too early. I keep going way too early. Barret. Okay, we got that. But is that going to help us out? Dizzy is a status effect that makes it hard for a character to aim. Okay, that's fine. Wait. No way. That changes everything. If I read the Dizzy thing, we would have been in a way better situation. A way better situation. Was this doing anything though? That's the thing. It might not even be doing anything. We can try it. Like it's not. There's no.
It's locked on you.
I cannot do that same level. Now he's going to get a second turn as well. Ah man. Oh boy. And I don't think we can.
Let's push forward.
Just try your best. Just try your best to bring everyone back.
Try me.
I'm waiting.
I feel like I'm like maybe need to take like a break. Like we got that. But I feel like I definitely need to like take a break of some kind, because I feel like I'm not my head. It's not that like again the game's being bad. It's not my head is definitely not in it. I'm definitely not feeling it as much as I would like in terms of like we can like because it's starting to feel like can I do this? And that's the worst feeling ever. Look at that. That's good. It would have been way better if we had Mael with us. Oh my god! Leave her alone for 2 seconds. Oh, okay. 20 turns McGraw over here.
Let's dance.
Ready to evade.
You could have probably gotten the parry in that as well.
Finesse and grace.
I'm gonna go for the same thing we did before. Flurred Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Careful now.
Again, if they attacked Mael more often, the counters would be way better. If they attacked Mael. Focus Foretell to start off with. Just try and get into Twilight mode. Slow him down.
Feel the storm.
I think this is a good thing to do as well. We were just going to have to focus on countering as well.
Watch out.
This isn't an excuse, by the way, because I was already bad at parrying it, but I want to take off those SOS moves because every time that activates, it like distracts me so quickly. So I kind of want to take them off. It's like almost instantly I'm like, what? And then like I get out of the I wasn't even in the rhythm. Not saying I was in the rhythm. Like, oh my god, I was doing so well.
A storm is coming.
Would our gradient do any good here? Probably not. I think in Mael's gradient might be the best one to use here. I know it's the resistant, but yeah, that wasn't worth it. That was not worth it whatsoever. We can try this. No, we cannot. Not very good. I'm gonna let the reserve team fight after this, by the way, as well, because I feel like that's a silly thing as well, because we could try out the other characters and see how good they are as well. You know what I mean? It's unfair to kind of like, because again, I feel like it'd be very silly to not just try use a reserve team. Because they might have like a better chance at this. They might, and again, also we can then probably still make a big dent in it as well. So we're gonna try out the reserve team as well. I think it's just so unfair to just like not let them even try, especially when they're part of the team as well. I can't even tell. I'm not doing good.
Deck.
Even that's not great damage, right? Isn't it? Yeah.
Danger.
Pain. And this is a second turn to me. That counts as a second turn. Like, so I think they're probably like indicating it's maybe a double turn every time. Any damage is good damage. Thank God it's my L countering. Some good damage in there as well. Oh. And then, of course, CL's next turn. She is destroyed. We can do this. We can definitely do this, but like, I'm going to use the reserve team, right? I feel like, you know... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're still going to try to heal and stuff.
I'll do it.
Well, yeah. I feel like it's so silly not to use the reserve team when there's that much health left. Yeah. Let them try. Let them try. Let them try.
Not impressed.
He says as he does an awful counter already.
Bring it on.
Okay. We have that at least. So we have red first, which is, I don't know if we have anything that is red. Not right now. Let's just go for a regular attack, I guess. Weakness. Was that... That's... I have no idea what that was, but I... Should we go with Striker first of all? Because we have two... Do some damage. Berserker slash physical damage. I don't even know what weapon we have equipped to Minoko. Well, we can save up for that high damage anyway, so we can see what it is. We can never see what it is. We didn't get a counter there for sure. Oh no, it is double turns. Is it? No!
Just try it.
No! Okay, it seemed like that move was... Okay, can we see in like... No, we're not going to retry the battle. Okay, I want to check out what that was, if we can see that maybe in the menu. Or see what his weapon is equipped, what damage it does. So Minoko does... Element.
You know what's so funny? I don't think I've ever used it, but that seems like that's light, right? It's like shining. That seems like light. Right? Do we have any weapons that have the same symbol? Probably not. We do. So if we send in Mael, because Mael still does damage. He has the big light damage move. Again, if we're saying that is light damage. Okay, 1 second here. So if we go... And this is our team. We could try. It might be better than what we've been doing so far. It can only help, right? It can only help. Even though I don't... Again, we also have a reserve team as well. If needs be. Did not get that very well. But the only thing is we don't have the slowdown anymore as well, which is going to be very upsetting. But we're going to have to try our best anyway. Putting more AP on Versa would be good too, but... We're going to see now. I think it is weak. Yes! Okay, good. Because I never use light. And again, someone's gonna say, "Well, that's your own fault for never using the other guys." And yeah, I mean, like, of course, it definitely came back to bite me a bit as well. Let's see if this is light. Yes, and we broke them as well. That's so good. We're still doing good damage there as well, even though there's... Wait, you were stunned. You were stunned. You're no longer stunned.
Ready.
He's like, I disagree with being stunned, just being honest with you.
Give me a ride. You're outmatched.
Our weapon is probably... Oh, I should have equipped a better weapon. But at least we have the right idea now. We definitely have the right idea now, right? For sure. Too early again. At least we're reviving with something there as well. I can't read it. I cannot read that move to save my life. That is weakness. Yeah, light is the weakness.
Here's your card. Try me.
You see what I mean? The sound of the SOS shield. It F's me up every time, and it's not the game. Like again, I failed anyway, even with the SOS shield. But still, you know what I mean? We're stanceless right now. I think then we're gonna have to set them on fire as soon as possible.
Look out.
Barely. And then they're gonna do another attack as well. See what I mean? It says one attack, but they mean two. Man! Oh god. Okay. No, we're gonna attack right as best as possible, and it's light damage. Again, we never. Did I just not notice there was a weakness the first time we did it? Oh my god! Everything changes completely. That's my bad completely, guys. We're dizzy now as well. Too early. Send in a reserve team. Why not? Yeah, that's my bad completely. Yeah, I never used light moves, and I never even noticed that was doing weak. That's definitely my bad.
Your turn to shine.
Tried it, but it's okay. It's okay. We got that at least, and he has a light attack for weakness, and we're on blue. Do we have anything for blue? No, but we can just do this.
We didn't get the counter damage though.
Ready to evade.
Oh god. We might have to try again, but we definitely will have to try again. Yeah, but we have a completely better idea of how to do this now, and like I actually think that we might change Versa's weapon as well. How very silly of me, by the way. Like to put in this weapon as well. What's the highest weapon we have? We have this, which is earth damage. We have this is lightning damage. Anything to, well, even like the, well, no, because we want, let's just put on a weapon that does good damage. Even though, again, yeah, just something that does like better damage than that. I'm going to take off this. No, I'm going to probably keep that on. Take off this. And then take off this. Actually, no. Take off this. I'm going to put on this. Yeah, and someone will say, Calvin, that's your fault for not using versatile enough. And yeah, I think it is. I think it's one of those things where that's a consequence, and I live with the consequences. I live with the consequences of having fun with my party, and again, I don't feel bad about it because I had such a good time with the other characters. But obviously, like, you know, those light moves that they have are really good, and I didn't notice like the other light moves were
Get ready.
I didn't notice the light moves on
Watch out, my help. Let's try it.
I didn't notice the other light moves on because I never thought of, you know what, it's a weird thing to say, I never thought of the light moves on CL as light moves. I just thought it was like, okay, we're just doing this as a combo, right? So obviously I didn't do as well with that stuff as well. Yeah, it's better damage than before for sure.
Ready.
So
Give me a light.
we're going for right? Oh, we can do charges as well. That's my bad, yeah. But look, I'm just going for it.
Break.
Some good damage.
I'm waiting.
Incoming. Coming. Bring it on. Let's try it.
Nice. I wish they would do it on my L, but it's okay. We're still doing damage. And we're still in virtual stance. And we broke him. Wait, no, he's broken. He's broken. Does that not count as you get rid of the broken from that? Oh, they actually did give us a stun. That's awesome. We got an extra turn with that.
You're outmatched.
Still some good damage there as well. Oh, I knew I pressed it too early. I could feel I pressed it too early. Too early as well. Too late, maybe? Too early? I couldn't even tell there.
Get ready.
Any turn would be great. any turn would be great.
Let's pay. Your fate is sealed.
Again, some good damage there as well. It would have been nice to get the counter on that too. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Try me.
Even if you have to send in the reserve team after this, we're in a way better position than we were before. Yeah, we're gonna have to send a reserve team, but we're in a way better position than we were before. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's a weakness there as well. Do we have to shoot them, or is this like a thing that's not gonna work? So obviously didn't work because they were like, I can't get a read on that. I understand it's like right before the explosion, but
I'm ready.
man, that move is killing me every time. Oh man. Whew. Lovely, lovely, lovely person to counter first. Absolutely lovely person to counter first. Couldn't ask for a better start to this.
CL, incoming.
Nah, man, we should have gotten that counter. Those are the type of moves we cannot afford to miss, that we know we can do. We just have to do better on them as well.
Time to end this. Break.
He's going into the nighttime here, like the kind of twilight here. 2 turns, man.
Ready to parry.
Clearly, I just can't. I'm just not on with this battle today. We got that, which is nice. Is it that we have to shoot the master? Like I'm not sure if we have to shoot the master or not. Like it's a cool idea, but like it's doing damage, but I'm not sure if we just save the damage when he comes back, honestly.
Here's your card.
Get ready.
Yeah, I guess in our turn.
I've lived through worse.
I don't think we can heal Mael. I think she has a thing on her that she does more damage, but she can't be healed. Lovely.
Here's your card.
Oh man, this definitely went worse than last time as well. Like we can still bring them back if we get a turn, but the problem is they get like 2 turns in a row. Like we parried that, but now they're gonna get to attack again. Revive Tint, bring whoever we can back.
Phoenix.
Okay, I know the trigger for that now, but we have to just implement it better. Got a weakness there as well.
Ready to parry.
We know how to counter this move. That's what's so upsetting.
Let's start.
It's just very scary.
Take your shot.
Will we ever get a turn? Who knows? Nobody knows.
Get up. I'm waiting.
Lovely, okay.
Look out.
Nice, okay. We're getting better at the counters for sure. Nice damage, and we broke them as well. Should we just... I wonder if we should just do the light damage.
Your fate is sealed.
Yeah. Let's not even build it up. I think we have. I think we definitely could have it this time. Even with like, we just have to make sure the reserve team does good. What is he doing now? What is he doing now?
Let's carve a path.
Oh god, and we have nothing here. Well, actually, you know what? Let her heal up a bit.
Careful now.
What do you mean dark in the sky? What do you mean?
Get
this
ready.
is terrifying.
CL, incoming.
This... Again? No?
Get ready.
Oh my god, that's brutal. What are you doing again? Oh my god, dude. Send a reserve team. Hopefully the... Buddy, they're gone. Buddy.
Watch out, Minoko. Watch out, Minoko.
Will I get a turn? And then he's gonna go again.
Ready to evade.
I mean, that's nice. But it'd be nice to get a turn. Just one turn. Just one turn.
I'll do it.
I'd love a turn. Just a turn. Just a turn. Just a turn. Just one turn. Please. He's like, buddy, listen. I got a skill. I get to do all the turns. I know what was happening there. It wasn't that he was getting so many turns. It was that, like, after he killed my enemies, then he had the next turn order, so he was getting a higher turn order than afterwards. But it's just funny to think of him as getting a lot of turns. We're gonna beat this boss. We're gonna beat this boss.
Not impressed.
He's up. Careful now. What's your plan?
Coming.
That's nice. Okay. If it wasn't Mael, CL is a good combo to have that as well.
Not today.
I feel like I was like a split second early there, which is unfortunate.
Time to strike.
I think we should just go for the high light damage regardless, right? Even if we don't have the thing that's like, you know, we're waiting around to like power something up when we could just be doing like a little bit more damage. Yeah, getting the Twilight is nice. It's really nice, and it is a good thing to get like more damage. That last when Return to Darkness thing is so hard. We can't do Flare and Fury, we can't do Rain of Fire, let's just do an attack. Still good damage, like still really good damage.
Watch out, Mael.
I that's the one thing I just cannot do for the life of me. I want to cry. I want to cry. I know we can do this. Lovely. Great damage. There we go.
Incoming.
Yeah, okay. I know we can do this. I know we can do this. We won't be disheartened. I know we can do this.
Break.
Eyes up, Verso.
Incoming. Incoming.
You see what I mean? I feel like the SOS shield like will mess us up sometimes. Yes, seal fate.
Your fate is sealed.
But he's gonna go into his new mode now.
I've lived through worse.
I feel like we should just go for the high physical damage regardless.
This will hurt.
Yeah, I feel like we... Yeah, okay, now he's gonna do his little dance routine. 20 turns McGraw oh, maybe not. I was like 20 turns McGraw incoming, but... Maybe set him on fire?
It's locked on you.
He's gonna do 20 turns McGraw. Oh, and he got...
I'm waiting. Try me.
Lovely. Okay, that might be it. It's close to being it. I think it's gonna be it. I think it's it. We did it. Okay, we did it. 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 Okay. That was tough for me. That was unbelievably tough for me. That effed me up crazy. But that was the biggest problem for me ever. You know what it was? I think as well. Obviously, it was parry timing. Of course, it was. The boss music's still playing. Hell yeah. Obviously, it was parry timing. Obviously, it was. Right? But I also think as well, like, because I've never really used Verso and Minoko, what happened there was that all the abilities that we usually would have in terms of like, is it over? Second phase? All the abilities that I would usually have, like, on my characters, I wouldn't really have them as much. Or I wouldn't really know about, like, light damage and all this stuff, too, because even, like, the light damage that CL has, guys, like, I legitimately, like, never thought of that as, like, light damage. You know, it's weird to say, but because I never go, you know, it's just, I did it as a combo. It was always a combo. Is this the new one we got, right? Why not? So I never once thought like oh, like that's light damage. But then I noticed, I was like, oh my god, that's what it is. It is light damage. So now that we've done this, do we go back and talk to the lad? Yeah, that was a cool boss battle. I definitely was like, I'll be honest, it's like probably the first time I was like, oh my god, can I do this? I was feeling a bit disheartened, which is rare for me because I always like think like, oh, we can try and do this anyway. But I was, yeah, I'll just be honest, I was feeling a little bit like, oh, maybe my skill levels hit a wall, but I think it was more just like, you know, once you get the timing down, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. But I feel like, you know, you could say that about so many battles as well. Is this where we came from? Yes, and then over here is where the boy is. He's still gonna be there? Will he say something different this time? You succeeded. Thank you, thank you. Take this, it's a song she used to play to me when we were together. So, if I'm not mistaken, the story of this place is there was a lady or a sap creature or Neveron that used to, or maybe person used to play music here with this boy here. They created art and created different like things here. Created, I don't know, like they painted here. And when the expeditioners came, it seems like they took it as like maybe they were trying to like stop them from like or destroy their work or something. So she ended up killing all of them to protect that, but she never wanted that in the first place. So the creature that was up there seems like it was a creation of that lady, and that boy was asking us to stop it because he never wanted this actually from what happened here as well. Man, this boss music is still chasing us. He's still after us, you know? That was tough for me. That was definitely tough for me. I think it's like I made it tougher for myself by just not... oh, can we talk to him? Maybe the dialogue has changed for them? Thanks. I guess not. But like, I'm glad that we went here because like, obviously we're not going to be doing all the side stuff. And also like, you know, like, if we want to, like, before like whatever final thing we're doing, we can go back and like do some other side stuff as well. But for now, like, I'm very happy that we went off in this. So I know that took me like an hour. That took me a long time to beat that guy. But I don't... Wait, shouldn't we fast travel here? Wouldn't that be a better idea? It'd probably be a better idea if we fast traveled. Or maybe we can't fast travel from these ones. It might just take us back to the continent. Possibly. We'll see. Fast travel. So we can only fast travel within this world. Okay. That's fair enough. So I say this every single time, I feel like, but I don't think it's going to be a crazy ending discussion because really, like, this was I think an hour long, beatdown of Romer here. And I feel like one thing I have to say is that, there were people saying, hey, try out Verso or use Verso. But for the most part, people always, I want to make it clear, have always been very fair and lovely about it as well. Even like the most diehard Verso fans were just like, joking about how like it was funny that like Verso kind of got to like drop from the team very quickly every single time. And it's one of those things where like having a limited team was very fun for me. So I'm never going to look back and be like, oh my God, like I made a mistake. I had such a good time playing just as CL, Lune, and Mael. I had such a good time with this. But what happened with this boss is that I didn't even understand what light moves were until we got like a move. I think it was the parry, was it maybe from Monoko? And I was like, oh, that looks like a different ability. It's like that. Is that light? Is that light damage then? Right? I didn't understand it at all. And it's because like the characters that I use do have light damage moves, like for example, like CL. But I don't see CL's moves as like a light damage, if that makes sense. Like I only ever see CL's stuff like as a combo, right? And maybe that's why like I have so much fun with her, is that like I see it as like, okay, combining moves to make one move, which is probably why, like, because I did hear like some people aren't a huge fan of using her, but like for me, I'm such a big fan of using her because it is like a combo. I love the combo of using CL's moves. So like that's why I didn't even realize she had a light move. And I didn't even realize, again, it probably said like multiple times at certain points like weakness, but I wonder if like at the time, because it was also everything going by so fast that I didn't even notice it at the time. But I think I noticed it more with Monoko because like you're probably like more against the wall. You're probably wondering exactly what's happening with Monoko, and like, and like you're maybe more aware because it's a different character like that you're using. I don't know. So I just wasn't like aware like about light moves that much because I didn't use it that much, which again is funny. It's a funny thing. I'm not going to sit here and be like ever like, this game did that. No, it was me not understanding the moves as much. And when you switch over to Verso, right? He has like an unbelievably powerful light move. And I don't want to sit here and say that like, oh, that boss battle would have been way easier if I had Verso from the start. Because I think it would have been less time. I generally think that we would have been maybe 40 minutes instead of an hour on that boss battle. Because I think that like damage can mitigate a lot of the time that you need to counter, right? And the more damage you do, the less chances the enemy has to give you moves that you have to counter. So I think we probably wouldn't have learned the moves. I'm not saying I learned the moves well. There's still moves I just can't do. Like those last moves, like the darkness moves, it's crazy. But I think that we kind of like over time kind of like got better at them and stuff like this as well. But like, I think it's one of those things that yes, if he had Verso on the team using that light move,
it would have been easier. Yes, also another thing I have to get out of the habit of, right, is that I have a thing where like I love, and again, I'm not gonna ever like say feel bad about it. I love CL, I love Lune, I love using Mael as a team. So like whenever I like usually like instead of sending in the reserve team, I usually use them all the time and just try to use them again. Again, I had fun with doing that. I'm not gonna ever like feel bad about that. Not that anyone's, I don't make it clear. No one's saying like, hey, feel bad about that. I'm just saying like in terms of like post battle, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I should have never done that. It's more of a situation of just like, that is the consequences of like doing that. But I think I should be very much more open to being like, okay, sending in a reserve team, right? Because that's why they're there. It's like they're meant to be used as well. So like in that battle, I was like, okay, at one point I was just like, let's just send in the reserve team. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm being very like stubborn when it comes to like, no, I have to use these 3 characters. And then when you send in the reserve team, like that's when I was like, okay, like we noticed something different. And I wonder if I don't think if I ever like didn't. If I just refused to send in the reserve team as I usually do, I think I would have been in a way worse situation. I think it would have been like an hour, 20 minutes. We would have like defeated him. Of course we would have. But it would have taken way longer as well. But I think like the post-op on that battle is me saying that I want to have more of a varied team and use the reserve team. I feel like it's a lesson maybe in some ways where it's like, you know, yeah, use CL, Luna, and Milo as your main team, but keep like, you know, be aware of what moves Verso has and what moves Monoko has, so we can like use those and those abilities. If we encounter a boss that is weak to light moves, Verso is going to be perfect against them. You know, if we encounter like a boss that like Monoko can fight, it's going to be good to send them in as well and like use that reserve team. So yeah, I think it's 100% one of those things where like, you know, I thought of like what the title of this video is already going to be, and I think it's a funny title, so I hope no one takes it seriously. I was going to say like, this boss destroyed me and I deserved it. I was like, I already thought of it. I was like, that's probably a good title for this this video. But yeah, it's like, just be more aware of my whole party. I know it's like we're 30 hours into this game, so it's like, you know, being aware now, but like, yeah, I use a party I love, but it's also, I think going forward, we're going to be like, okay, what can Verso and Monoko also do for our party, right? And it's not like we wouldn't have like been able to defeat them with the other parties. Just like, you know, the game becomes even more strategic when you have party members that do a massive amount of like damage that you can't do with those other members, right? For sure. Yeah, and I had fun as well. By the way, like I think it's one of those things I said like at times where I felt disheartened, and I did. Like it was the first time I kind of felt like, oh man, can I not do this? And I think it's normal. While I like always like have a very like from my view, I always like feel very I enjoy even failing. And again, in this thing, I did not enjoy this battle. It wasn't about enjoyment. It was more of a feeling of like, can I do this? And it was like a rare time where I was like, you know, can I do this? Because even like on the toughest boss battles, sometimes like I can acknowledge that like my skill level isn't that high, and it happens all the time, right? Like where a good example was like Sister Location for FNAF, a video I put out at the end of Sister Location saying that I can't do it anymore. It wasn't me being like, the game sucks, and I never would do that. It's not me, like, you know, saying that, like, you know, oh, I can definitely do this. It was, like, literally saying that, like, my skill level has hit a wall when it comes to the stuff that I can do in this part of the game. And, like, sometimes it's skill level versus time, right? Where it's, like, one of those things where, like, oh, I didn't do this secret boss in the game because, like, my skill level isn't good enough to do it in a good amount of time. I think that's another good way to explain it. Well, skill level meets time. Yeah, it's like it's important to note your limitations, and also so because not only just so you can be like down on yourself, but also maybe because like you can try get better maybe in terms of video game stuff, you know, and understand like, okay, I wasn't good at this, maybe I can do this. So I missed this strategy up, maybe I can try this. So yeah, I'm turning like a moment where like I was kind of a little bit disheartened with myself into a fun lesson of like, well, here's what I could have done, and here's this and that, and like really we were just panicking sometimes with the parries, and it turned out in the end where like it was an enjoyable thing. Like the boss was actually fun. It's just I was disheartened myself, and I'm going to take that disheartened feeling of like could I do this, and realize yes I could, right? And I think that's the way to go about it. It's like, I don't know if I can parry these moves. Eventually we started parrying a lot of the moves, right? And that's always a good lesson, because even like me, like where I like, again, I always try to stay very you know, I always try to like I never blame the game if I can help it, because I feel like, you know, that's always a bad way to go about a game. I see playthroughs all the time where like and again, I'm not trying to call people, but I see playthroughs all the time where like I watch someone play a game and the game is the greatest game of all time, and then they get to a part where they fail in the game and they go, this game sucks. And it's like, man, does it actually suck, or is it just that now you're not doing well? Like, what's the, like, you know what I mean? It's like, no, the game doesn't suck, you're just not doing well, it's okay. So I would never be like that as well. So I think it's one of those situations where taking a moment where I was disheartened and like I feel like making it into like a really beautiful positive for me, where it's like, no, like you did it. I think it's not a bad thing. And it's not me being like, you know, you guys know I'm not me being like, I did it. It's more just like, yeah, that's just a thing that I thought I won't be able to ever parry this thing. I probably won't be able to do this. Turn into, we did it. And that's the best way to look at this, right? It's the best way to look at this. But I like this battle. I love the area. I think the actual location itself is so interesting as well, too. And the stuff with like the sap lady, the lady of sap, really dark. And like my interpretation of that is that like she wanted to protect whatever art that they created in that world. The boy did not misinterpret. The boy feels like she misinterpreted what like they wanted. They never wanted people to die. The people were encased in sap and probably killed. Well, not probably killed. You're dead at that point, right? And at one point, even the people were making bridges out of themselves as well. Like it's a very dark like thing. It's really dark and really horrid. And I guess that's what the story of that place is. And then we defeated the creature at the top of the mountain, which is causing like a lot of the havoc and killing a lot of the new expeditioners that are coming here too. So I wonder, I'm the connection between that creature and the Lady of Sap is interesting to me. I wonder if it is like a thing where it's like, since like that boy we talked to is like this lingering soul, it feels like, I wonder if like that creature somehow arrived around the time of the Lady of Sap and the boy, and maybe that creature was also like, you know, carrying up maybe some mantle for what the Lady of Sap was doing, because the expedition stuff, that's what it appears to me like. That's all we know is like she was protecting some sort of art here, and we realize now, I feel like there is like a lot of like an emphasis on outside the painters, there is other creation, there is other talks of art and painting and representing art. So I feel like it is like outside the painters we still have a story of art and painting and all the stuff in between. So I do think it's not just the painters who... I think the painters is like the creationist art. Like she creates stuff, she paints stuff and creates stuff. But I think there is like a large emphasis on the conversation surrounding art outside of the painters as well. But yeah, very dark imagery, really, really scary and kind of disgusting stuff as well. In terms of the camp stories, once again, I think that what we have always in the camp stories is that we usually have like a very great notion to who these characters are. That's one of my favorite things about this game, is like getting to talk to the characters on the side and understand them on the side. I know like it's not a side story technically, but I really love the two moments that are technically they are side stuff, because I don't think you have to do them. But the moment where, for example, Verso was playing piano with Mael feels like it is like this pocket of like this ethereal enjoyment in a world of like absolute pain. The moment where we talk to Mael at the tree, and Mael, you know, tells us to keep the armband and tells us she trusts us and all this stuff as well. Like, again, it's these pockets of like, okay, things are terrible. But like, okay, but it's like things are horrible. Things are so horrible. But there's like these real pockets of beauty when it comes to those camp stories. Whereas I feel like if you didn't do the camp stories, like it really feels like this game is a lot of pain, right? A lot of pain after pain, a lot of action, which is cool too. But those camp stories really feel like everything ties together, where for like a split second, for a moment, we can have these conversations that are like beautiful, funny, charming, and it creates a pocket of like beauty, I think, as well. And it's not just in those side stories, also like with the stuff, the individual rankings and stuff like as well, you know, whether it be like, you know, Eski talking about how sometimes he's woo and sometimes he's wee. It gives a really good emphasis on the story of like how things aren't always going the best, and sometimes like, you know, you won't always be woo. Sometimes you won't be wee. Sometimes you'll be woo. Sometimes things go bad and you turn into woo. Sometimes things are good and you go wee. And right now, Verso's life is kind of like a mixture of woo and wee, more woo than wee, I guess, now as well. The stuff with like Verso's hair, for example, like it's just such a charming conversation between Lune and Verso that is so simplistic, but also has like a feeling of like, that was Ciel and Verso. Lune and Verso was a different thing as well. But the conversation between Ciel and Verso, like about the hair, for example, and her students, it shows the care that she had for people back in her homeworld, but also like has like a very like comedic tint. And because I don't think you need to have something so incredibly like, there are deeper stories within the side stories. Like, for example, you learn more about Ciel and as we said, her students. We learn more about the world before we came into this world, and how like, you know, children, you know, had to basically be planned out like a mathematic equation of if we have them now, will they die at this point? There is like a big emphasis on emotions and stuff too. But I feel like those side camp stories also give us such like a beautiful moment between characters. As I said, the hair moment between CL and Verso. The sharing of darker stories between the two of them so they can feel more connected as well. The Lune and Verso stuff is so funny. You know, not only just stuff with the cat person stuff with Lune as well, but then also stuff with the sleep. And like, because again, it's they build these funny moments, but then also give you like a deeper understanding of a character. Lune is finding it hard to sleep, right? There's so much on her mind. Verso also like would have like those times where it's really hard to sleep as well. He even explained he has nightmares of Renmore as well. And Lune very funnily wanting to like, you know, observe him as he sleeps as well, you know, which again, if it was anyone else, it'd be creepy, right? But since it's Lune, it's not. The stuff in Mael talking about, like, you know, the how someone wanted you to be born, right? That's another beautiful thing. And like, even if it is like this thing where it's like, oh, this, nobody expected me, it's like still a beautiful thing that, you know, you were born. And then not only that as well, but like Verso, like I love the moment of Verso like talking about himself playing the piano, because it shows such a passion for him as well. And you're so excited for him also, because he's a character that like clearly has gone through so much pain. So when you see him like getting so passionate and open about this stuff, it's wonderful. It's so wonderful. Yeah, and I said like the stuff with CL with the hair and the vanity, but then also talking about the scars. You learn a little bit more about the Renmore, the scars of Renmore and Verso, but keeping like a little bit some stuff still under wraps as well. And then also like, you know, we talk about like CL's scars as well. And I think you know, the emphasis on scars is also like a memory. It's something that's tied to you. It's something that's you know, on your body and on your soul as well. The Minoko conversations I adored. I adored the Minoko conversations with Verso, because again, it is pure like, okay, these guys have been besties for years. These guys can insult each other, make fun of each other, but still be so close to each other. The stuff about like, you know, pretending to be like a Neveron while they're running into battle and scaring people, but then also them doing each other's hair. Like they could act like this big like macho angry thing, but like they are like two people who love each other dearly, but also love arguing with each other. It is such a beautiful relationship. It really is. But yeah, all the side stories are really, really interesting. And again, as I said, they're funny, but they give you an insight into the characters. They give you a knowledge of the characters. As we said, you know, we learn about, there's a funny conversation between Lune and Verso about, you know, cats, but there's also like a deeper meaning to it. We have like a moment of Verso talking to Lune about the idea of not being able to, or Lune talking to Verso about not being able to sleep. And while there is like a funny tint to the conversation, you also understand, okay, this is like, they're dealing with the law. Like this is like, a lot of this stuff is like really affecting them, and it's hard to sleep. It's hard to, and of course it would be as well. Of course it would be. Like there's such a like funny tint to these, but such a serious tint as well. I think it's really well done, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Thanks so much for supporting the series. It means the absolute world to me always that you guys have been so cool about this. And we are going to be going on with the main story once again next episode, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you want to see these videos early, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1 or whatever is in your currency, and you get every single video, including Clair Obscur, early on YouTube members and Patreon for €1. And if you want to see your name go by in the text credits, that's going by right now. That is the Chunky Baby Gangsters here at €10, and you get your name in every single video in the text credits. And if you want to hear your name be shouted out as a verbal shout out every single video, that is the I Can Never Repay the Baby Gangsta tier at €15, and you get your name read out verbally every single video as well. I want to say thank you to my patrons first at that tier, at the highest tier, that being Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, The Ghost of Yazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yuld, Anusta, Yasassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Neo Showerite, Leah 200, Malcolm Kunde, Axler21, and the highest tier of my YouTube members, Blasco, Lusanagi, and Zay. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye!